player standing.
Shadows traveling. No.
Spike planted.
But will it matter? There is a deadlock ball there. It looks like it's getting broken from like D Luffy, and the element of surprise is still in their hands if they want, but looks like he'll opt for the Spectre instead. It is a longer range gun. Looks like that line will come in. The very will come in. Otter will manage to get one more blind, but Drisk will manage to get two, and Brenaan will clean up his doppelganger and Civic as well. It's all up to Crerb, but what can he do? He has a classic.
Just getting
and
bullied by the classics here.
bomb.
Just finds
Drisk gets the
three.
third.
Nice steady hand there from Drisk, stabilizing the round. Good pistol idea there, getting that first pick was Trico, but in the end, just the gun diff, a little too much.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the most shocking part about that was that Otter, I believe, got a kill on one of the members of OS completely blind. So there was, for a few seconds there, a fighting chance that KC might actually come out of this a little better than you would expect with five classics. But
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
They're going
Just
into their first gun round.
Bulldog, just the Bulldog from Drisk, just cleaning him up there through secret to the breakable door area, and just wasn't enough. Now though, rifles on the table, still pretty dangerous here. 3 weapons carried across, and one of them is that outlaw creeping here, trying to take some C control. Really just holding. Gecko though is Randy taking this aggressive angle. Are they waiting? Do they know this is coming? Sheriff in hand, trying to find a pick, taps the orb. The swing comes in, blind. Oh,
he will manage to get one. Oh my god.
Traded back there by Crerb.
Crerb.
4 versus 4. VeeKay farming those orbs, only 2 away from the Thresh. Coming on through. Drisk is still there with that KJ Yuta looking to blunt the attack. The fast flank is coming in from Legend. Does hear the door rotating to meet them, but just as it goes, timing here for Legend could be everything as they'll look to make some hay with this pistol. Still looking to commit C, but Drisk is still holding on strong. KJ setups are there. Run on the
great setup.
Oh, great stun.
If they did it, they do now. Civic gets swatted out of the air and managed to get another one and a third onto Sleep, and Crerb. All of a sudden, it's all up to VeeKay.
Gets
managed
one.
To get one onto TK, but
they're swinging in.
Oh my god. What a round from Drisk, especially. Wow, what a VeeKay.
Great round, but also that stun from Terror was massive as it allows that initial kill on the blast packing raise, and then also traps one of the players into that KJ molly line for an easy second kill. And Drisk is able to clean up another with that excellent gun skill, now collecting all these rifles. Forced onto the eco now.
That opening pick from Randy was also huge. He had just a sheriff, and that could have gone so sour so fast. He was going to about to peek into 2 or 3 members in KC, but
yeah, unbelievable
get
that
one in the process.
Absolutely unbelievable that they got one there. I thought they were getting none for sure.
Getting murked, but murked one.
Now working up onto C. Drisk still there waiting. 2 though, working to crunch B. Maybe trying to find catch some players rotating. Does do the steps. Oh, is revealed though by the turret.
Over there.
Just you know, light weapons though. Sight, you know, holding out of sight now. Of C. 3 players now working to resecure the flank. Door has been tapped, but it's kind of just a fake. But OS is not buying what they're selling right now. Still just kind of lurking here. C and B lobbies. A mostly given up by both sides, just being held there from breakable. by Brennan, but now they're starting to work their way up. Sleep, trying to find some space here, trying to find space rubble. Brennan, though, still holding this angle. Working their way up. Now they're rotating over to A.
He's got the far better weaponry in his hands. Sleep has to pull out her classic as a stinger is not long range at all, but Brennan managed to whiff his first shot. And it doesn't matter because VeeKay will clean up 2 onto Sleep and Civic.
30
Yeah,
seconds
2 down.
left.
There's 5. Time going low. Running on through with the Bulldog, but Brennan there wins it out onto Trico. That's hammering away with that Vandal. Spike, though, will go down, but it will be a 2 versus 5 with these eco weapons.
1 enemy remaining.
And Legend gets Crerb. Legend gets VeeKay.
Oh!
Phantom different. What a phantom diff that spray was.
Ooh. My Phantom doesn't do that. Outland so prettily. And then now you get dinked by a Vandal. So, you know what? Props to Legend for making the Phantom work for him, because I certainly cannot.
Recon Phantom hits pretty good. Alright, but let's look at the ult economy now. Both Thrashes are available. We are 1 away from Civic's Showstopper. And then Trico 2 away, Drisk 3 away. You know, we are about to enter the first real big ult boon of this map. We'll see how they're deployed.
Yeah,
really strong start here.
The
on
thing
defense.
is that KC's econ is in shambles, and if OS manage to win this 5th round, their econ will be booming, and looks like a lot of them are going to be maxed, but looks like KC are going for a fast C hit. The Gecko blind comes through, and the only one here to really see that right now is Drisk. Looks like the C main at least.
Here they come, forming on Drisk. They did take a really immediate A fight though, so they don't have a lot of intel, and they're quickly rotating into this. Here you go, Take trying to find this fight. Legend, does he get caught? No, just gets out. Oh, sees one, but Civic gets one onto Legend. That's a big first blood. Trico now fighting amongst the wall. Spike going down. Showstopper has been popped, ripping, clearing out that space. Just holding high, gets that kill. Terra gets this one back as well, but VeeKay trading back onto Terra. Run down by Crerb. Gun, give it 1-0.
But it doesn't work. Oh, it's all up to Monkey D Luffy in a 1v3, but how much can he really do? Civic mission in 3rd, cleaning up the round and preventing a snowball from OS. They're on the board.
Yep. Big first round. Keeping 3 players alive as well, but the money is just so strong here. For OS, they will able to buy and buy again. And now KC will just look to put some rounds together here.
Right there.
It's a good opening start for KC, and this definitely opens up a lot of possibilities for them to be
Yeah,
able to...
but they do now have to deal with the Rolling Thunder and the Thrash here from OS. They'll have a very powerful retake in this upcoming round. Once again, though, leaning on C, storming the castle, immediately TPing on his Crab. They just get on site for free, trying to hunt out this util. Smoke's being deployed, just playing off site, content to retake. They know the drill. They have these 2 high impact retake ults. How will KC work to deal with these? Trico does have that. Oh, and will grab Legends to be an important fight. Who will get the initial numbers advantage? Looking to win the fights. And it's Legend who wins it out.
Phantom differential.
4 versus
blood
5
through,
now.
and that Thrash is about to come through as well. The retake is in for Prophetic Paninis. It's coming in fast. Will they be able to...
Broken though.
Oh, Brenaan will manage to get the first kill onto Civic, but will make it immediately traded out by... But Harry has to get one of the aftershock, and we'll get another one onto his daughter. All of a sudden, it's all up to VeeKay on 6 HP, who immediately gets taken down by Terra Kid.
Spraying through.
Huge rolling thunder.
Terra.
Huge
Yeah.
VeeKay.
It's those 2 ults make the retake so difficult. I think they were really hoping Trico would catch one of those 2 with those high impact ults. Instead, they just found Legend.
I also believe they, Brenaan whiffed, actually accidentally fat fingered his showstopper there at the very end of the round.
Definitely did. But still, a round on the board, now 5. Still really strong half. I feel like if you get 5 here on defense so far with potential for so much more.
Absolutely. And
3 rifles buyable, but 2 players will be on pistols here. You can see again, a lot of rubble control has completely been taken here by OS. They know. They'll begin to rotate in. Here comes the exec once again. Trico trying to take this first contact, storming through onto site, does break one of the mollies, trying to find a fight before this double tap expires, but the OS players content to let that happen. One way is been thrown. They're taking a lot of backside control. Bomb now going down.
Is KC. They've got a lot of CT presence.
Oh, but now that
Oh,
initial.
Drisk
Oh,
is going
Drisk
to
gets
get
grabbed. Oh, what a shot by
Oh.
Legend though. But they still have to deal with this lockdown, and the flank is coming
And
in
then
heavy.
3 flank! Oh
One
my god,
enemy
one
remaining.
decayed. It's all up to VeeKay again and Spawn against a
An
1v4.
absolute
Oh.
execution. Legend will be
Oh
the
my
first to take this
God.
fight. VeeKay wins it, but still 1 versus 3. Sees one though. Getting ready to try to pre-fire. Oh, it's a good flash. Tries turning it. Another fighter who
Look
gets
at
that first on to
you.
Brenaan.
Oh.
Randy follows it up and will clean it up. That's now 6 on the board.
Everybody thank
A
Wingman.
valiant effort
Come on, let's
from
go.
VeeKay for sure, but when you've got a Gecko, the Dizzy, and
So,
2 breach blinds,
mix it up,
there's not a
double
lot you can
down,
do with that
let's
situation.
talk.
No,
unfortunately.
absolutely. The timeout will come. I mean, also, just that was so brutal. They try to flee to Mound to get caught by
the lockdown.
by the
Yeah.
lockdown, and then find the firing squad on the other end.
Yeah.
All right.
It was what a pinch, honestly.
What changes do KC need to make? I think they might need to maybe slow it down a little, maybe default, because like I think OS is just such disrespecting that rebel space now, just immediately finding
Yeah.
intel, and they just know immediately where the KC attack wants to go.
Yeah, it seems like they're starting to figure out that KC has had heavy presence towards Mound a few rounds in a row at this point now, and they've just kind of been able to get Rebel for almost free because no one at KC has been there to contest it, and it gives them a very easy rotate through their own spawn to be able to get that pinch that last round with that lockdown coming down as well.
Yeah, I mean the issue there with just having that solo deadlock is it's not the cleanest flank hold utility in the world. And that's when you see it in pro play, you'll often see like that Cypher and a deadlock from that combination.
Absolutely.
Sleep is making really good use of the utility, but it does have its limitations as a solo sentinel, especially on a map like this that favors rotation so much.
But it looks like KC have
Let's do what we
opted
do.
not to really go C at this round. Looks like all of them are going. Looks like most of them will go B main. It looks
Yeah.
like Crerb will opt to hang out outside of Rebel and see if they push up or not this round, which doesn't seem like is going to happen on the side of the Paninis.
No, absolutely. OS really slowing it down now. I think expecting maybe like a trap play here, trying to hold, not get caught out by it. Swarming onto site. Legend running out, trying to take contact. Vigo trying to find one here, but finds none as Drisk brings them down. It's immediately 45. Spike is down. Brash is available for VeeKay, playing in this smoke. Trying to step on through is VeeKay, but they're gunned down by Drisk, who gets their second on the round. Randy picks up one onto Civic as well.
Last player
Sleep gets
standing.
cleaned up as well. Drisk on their third. It's all onto Crerb in a 1 versus 5. Flying for their position has been given away. Karrakin tries to swing out and does win that fight as well. 7 rounds now in a row.
Wow, what a fast retake that came in from OS there. It was almost impossible to catch everything that happened. Trico tries to get the early picks by pushing Waterfall, but gets greeted by multiple people on OS, and VeeKay does the same, only to meet the exact same fate. It's unfortunate that Casey's really going through these fast pushes, but OS is kind of anticipating that and being able to react accordingly.
Yeah, OS is really committed to, they've made the agreement, they're like, yeah, we're not going to die on site to this aggression that we know KC likes to do. And we're just going to flood retake them. Their comp has really good util for that, and they're making tremendous advantage of it. Taking a lot of mount control now. This could be really awkward for Legend. Oh, that nade, miss nade! But swings in with the stinger, and Legend cleans him up, but only has 8 HP left. Trying to TP away. They do get out with just 8 HP.
Oh my god.
And Randy gets one as well. Great flash there from Terra. The firing squad ripping down through door. Hang out. Ooh, Trico. Trying to fight Drisk. Gets that first pick onto Drisk, but does only have 45 HP left. Pops the shield. The double tap is active. The rotates are coming in.
Careful there.
Oh, but Crerb is just
oh
being
my
chased down.
Brenaan and Terrakid on this flank, they know exactly where KC is headed and that they're going there fast, and the fact that this pinch is coming in so early for Prophetic Paninis is going to mean that this retake is also going to be, just like
Spike
every other round,
planted.
Careful there.
extremely fast.
Yeah.
Looks like the Thresh will come in from upper from the side of Lucky.
Oh, what a shot.
Auto edge get
Actually,
one
great
with
shot.
two, but gets traded out by TK. Oh my god.
He's on in.
Player standing.
Again, all on Trico. Low health. Flank comes in from Randy. Oh, and Terra finds their third of the round as well. Yeah, just that immediate following on that flank. It was just immediately a 2-and-2 crunch there from both sides of the A site. Now 8 rounds. What a masterful defensive half so far.
Honestly, that round almost looked a little scary for the Paninis there. With Otter managing to get 2 quick frags, one from stairs and one from one of the flankers, I almost had a little hope for Cold Brew there, but looks like the pinch proved to be a little too strong
Yeah,
for
no,
them.
VeeKay does pick up that triple on picks the triple on the flank there. Really good util use again. And here we go. Once again, it looks like now looking to push A. Oh, but the fight is happening here now. Oh, Brennaan's gotten so deep, finds one. You did find one before, though. Great flash and blind, though. Kills being traded forth back and forth as quickly into a 3 versus 3.
Bomb buddy out.
All
Drive
sound being
coming
deployed.
in from Rubble. A main is KC's. That Thresh will coming in clear breakable season.
Oh, but Legend is already on this flank.
But Legend's flanking already.
Oh, but he gets one, but it's a little.
Oh my
Great shot by
God.
VeeKay to trade back. It's into a 2 versus 2. Drisk is now rotated all the way over to A. Bouncing on through is VeeKay. O'Bailey Drake's. Oh, what a shot from Randy. Looking to finish it out. It's all onto Crerb. Echo. Randy just getting out. Hops in a rock in a hard place is Crerb. Drisk is just waiting as he preps the smoke, holding the angle. Great crosshair placement. 9 rounds now.
Yeah, that. Wow, what a round. Everything happened more or less in the first 10 to 15 seconds there. So much. Rubble control eventually went the way of KC, but looks like the Link OS Legenex just managed to get one, and just people getting traded out. Eventually we got a 2v2, but KC getting split up near the end of the round there is really what cost them the round.
Yeah, just too much. Just the flank is always at like just the right time here for the Paninis, and it's always just there to absolutely tear down the plans of KC. Now looking to default here, a 2-2-1, now evolving to a 2-1-2. Some util is being thrown for A. Now Rubble not being contested anywhere near as hard this time after the absolute brawl we had last round. Just really almost taking like a breather here. Is KC spike over onto the C side? There still is that KJ util though holding for it. They're now working their way into Mount.
Yeah, the interesting thing though is that the bomb is on VeeKay and they are heading their way up C main. It looks like he's getting the orb on Mount, but it looks like OS have just been kind of reading what KC have been doing recently. Their weaker side is A, but it doesn't matter because the bomb is about to enter C, which is where 3 people, almost 4 if you count.
Oh,
he managed to get a first kill onto Crerb with that fault line. Well, Legend will manage to dink Honda sleep, but looks like they'll opt to leave after smelling out maybe that there's a lot
Rubble
of
control has been taken, but it's not super deep here, but they are high. But the immediate rotates are coming in. Trico working their way in.
30
need
seconds
to find
left.
some really good value here. Once again, Legend finds the timing here and collects Civic. Oh, shoots the Dizzy that spammed a little bit. VeeKay,
It's you and me.
Oh. Trico getting
Battle of the Duelist.
Battle of the Duelist. 10 seconds left. Honestly, but Trico will almost manage to get kills. Will manage to also yoink a third in Terror. It's all up to Drisk. 4 seconds. Oh, if you could have called that plant, that would have been over for KC, but too much pressure adds to be too much, and KC finally get their second round on the board.
Last round before the switch.
Looking to activate that 9-3 curse. And a really good ult usage there. VeeKay really great to step through that breach ult, but didn't matter as a really great deadlock ult from Honda there to collect TK.
Yeah, both of the Yoink ultimates, as I like to call them, from Otter and Trico, both managed to get their kills respectively. Managed to be a huge turning point in the favor of the round for KC.
Yeah, absolutely here, but still need to get this third round on the board if they really want to feel like they have a chance to turn things around. They're going fast here on C into Drisk's setup. Here comes Civic, ripping that all. Trico stepping on through, taking space. The teleport is immediately broken. Spike will go down. They're ready to try to plant here for Mound, but how many people will they have out there? The fast flank from Legend is coming. She gets that first pick onto Brenaan. This Legend flank, but VeeKay is there to meet it, and VeeKay does win it 3 versus 5. And that's also ult available for VeeKay.
Yeah.
They're all
it
just
would
content here.
Wow. A 3v5 retake for OS is always going to be rough, but they do still have a fighting chance as Otter and VeeKay are both low, but with Thrash coming out, they're going to have to be able to Thrash should get stopped. It looks like OS do have sight, and while Brenaan is going on bomb, he managed to get the kill onto Otter, but there's no time left, and everyone on KC up mound managed to clean him up for a 9-3 half.
Switching sides.
A little bit of a recovery there, winning 2 rounds in a row to end the half. 9-3. Will we have that? Will that 9-3 curse be activated, or will the Paninis just close this one out in sharpest fashion? This pistol round will be of the utmost importance, with Randy, Terra, and Drisk all at 12. VeeKay leading the way on 9 for Cold Brew.
I definitely hope that with a 9-3 half, no matter curse or not, KC are still down by 6 rounds. So here's hoping that they can really turn it around for themselves this half. They're all in pistols this time around, so looks like OS are going for a more standard defaulty-ish comp, hopefully.
Maybe. It looks like they're ready to fight C here, and they're gonna throw like almost like a fake piece of util here out of A to fake a Rebels control. Blinding on through here, taking mound control. There is a double stack here though. Rico Pop waiting for it. Oh, gets that first. Swing out together. Crerb gets one, but Legend trades them both. It's 3 versus 3 though. Civic waiting. Gets the classic. Gets one onto Legend. 2 versus 3. Spike should be able to go down, but numbers advantage. It's now in the hands here.
Thanks, little man.
Oh, there is a molly now on site.
Randy
dueling.
VeeKay's through CT as well. It is a 2v2. Can OS really clean this up for themselves? Looks like Randy. Oh, but looks like there's gonna be a trade onto Civic. It's Drisk versus VeeKay.
Drisk. Oh, that does find him. Forces him off. Does though have the does have turret to work with, and one molly. Breaks the turret, does VeeKay. Does he know that he's outside? He doesn't! And Drisk wins the 1v1.
After a strong start, that pistol round from Trico and Crerb outside C main, they were unable to convert the rest of those kills, especially onto Monkey D Luffy and Drisk, I believe it was. Unfortunate for KC.
Yeah, Legend just found 2 really big kills there to even it out to that 3v3. And they just, even though going down another, they just always found a way to equalize. And then in the end, Drisk and Randy, aka Monkey D Luffy, managed to
start this party.
clean it up.
For OS.
OS now to 10 rounds though. Now they'll be taking some aggressive fight here.
Ooh, aggressive fight. They've already pushed up to mound. They're trying to get the orb.
Oh, Civic is immediately stunned.
Will not get Civic.
VeeKay with the Marshall in his hand, gets stamped down. VeeKay gets one though. But immediately traded back by Drisk. 3 versus 4. Crerb is going to get forced off by this grenade here. Being held. All 4 players here now storming onto the A site. 1 holding 3, going through door. Breaking his one. Swinging out his Crerb, but Drisk with the Guardian swinging out. Oh, Drisk with the Guardian gets their 3rd.
Spike planted.
All up to Honda sleep with a Bucky. Oh no.
Channel
They
their
have
inner
to do
tip
is
here.
not push up.
Oh, gets flashed for their trouble as well. The hunt is coming. Oh, the backstab from Drisk is so real and gets stunned. An easy 4K
What a
from Drisk.
4K from Drisk. Wow.
Oh, and
Honestly.
the force from KC goes awry.
Yeah, honestly,
My ult's
Drisk
not
getting those
ready.
kills, being able to almost bait his own alarm bot outside of Breakable, kind of just swung the momentum in favor of OS's way. Just being able to get the info and then kill both of the players coming out of Breakable.
Yeah, absolutely. Now just a Marshal and 4 Sheriffs will not have to do battle against. They're just going to keep bonusing here at this point.
Yeah.
Barely even a bonus when you have a gun advantage here. Now working their way up. B, a split is coming. Taking their spike. B, throwing out these tight angles, being aware of shotguns. Just holding is Brenaan looking for A aggression, but they're kind of stacking here on B. They've kind of read this.
If OS push any further into B, they are going to be met with 4 people on KC, but it looks like they're opting to assess their options for a second instead, and KC do the same as well.
Wall will force them out. Jump peeking. So, does see him. They see him as well. Has to try to get out now. Oh, good nade. Oh, just misses. Blind comes in, Legend swinging in as well. Just a ghost to their name, just trying to build that economy. Spike still not committed. They're
But
working their way out.
on this flank, we'll always expect her to be up this close. They will, with VeeKay taking her down for the first kill of the round. Looks like it's the fast E is coming
Right
in
there.
as a response.
Yeah, absolutely. They're now
Right
frantically rotating now is KC. But you know what? Still just on the other side of the map here, but Brenaan gets another entry there
He has target.
onto Honda. Sleep. Oh, great flash
30
on
seconds
VeeKay,
left.
trying to fight that with a Marshall. Spike will go down.
Satchel out.
Planted for a more awkward amount of. Oh, what a shot from
Crerb
Crab.
getting a kill. Wow, what a shot with that sheriff.
Big iron.
It is
on
not
their
winning
head.
the round, so OS
but
will have to
Drisk.
play on site for this round. Well, Drisk will manage to take down Civic. This
Last
region is coming in
player
fast, but
standing.
Oh, the
Legend
Legend
is
flank.
faster through Waterfall. All up to VeeKay once more, but unable to clean it up for KC. And
Nope.
OS are on match point.
Match point.
Match point. Their money is tremendous, and they're still just gonna run with these eco guns, just staying off by finally just buying a rifle. But everyone else still just investing these
Right
eco
there.
guns, and it's still a pretty dangerous buy with a Vandal, Bulldog, Guardian, and 2 Spectres here.
Oh, and looks like the Guardian will actually be. Oh. I eat my words. Monkey D Luffy sells the Guardian and then picks it back up and then picks it. Okay. But anyway, a default it is. Looks like.
Yep. Oh, fight being taken. Legend, his working out. VeeKay is aware of this, but can't win out the fight.
Unable to. Ooh.
Oh, it does a
Look
bunch
at
of
Tab
damage
for
to
his
Civic
trouble.
as well.
Will
and that
managed
just-
to leave.
Brutal.
Go get 'em.
Working their way up. See rubble now. 3 players storming. Oh, Trico is found out, but does get the
You
kill.
should run.
Finally, the attacker killjoy does come in. Will force them off of C site. It will be a 4 versus 4 retake potentially.
Oh. Honda in this corner though. Will they expect her here?
Tapping away. I think the position has been given away, but they have survived the ult. Terrakid trying to buy space there with the aftershock. Won't have that for post plants though. Wingman will get the spike out. The spam's coming away. Ooh, Trico grab both
Retake
from
is
Waterfall.
already coming in
Satchel out.
fast. 4 versus 2 in an instant. All up to Monkey D
one, though.
Luffy and Drisk again. But will they be able to do something like they did pistol round?
One
Who
enemy
knows?
remaining.
Will managing both get
Yes,
one
they
strike.
will.
It's all on to
It's
3.
dance.
Oh
Attackers
my
win.
god. What a final
Oh
round.
yeah.
Oh,
Monster on
it's
the
takes
loose.
Lotus. Quite dominating fashion, honestly. Wow.
Now, the MVP contender Drisk showing up in a big way, going 23-6 here
Oh my
in
god.
map number 1, leading the way.
Honestly, everyone from OS kind of firing on all cylinders there, to be quite frank. Everyone. Legenex kept getting kills and then TPing away, so he was untradeable. Drisk and Monkey D Luffy kept playing off of each other so well in those 2v4s, 2v5, 2v3 scenarios. That was crazy, honestly.
Yeah, the numbers
Great
X versus X scenarios were so strong there. And it's wild when your Omen is a 6 first blood Omen, but that is the playstyle we've come to expect from Legend X. And it really worked out for him that time. A valiant effort, but that first map has been held serve here by OS. We'll be going to Icebox next after a quick little break. We'll be bringing you map number 2, which will be KC's map pick of Icebox. The Cold Brew takes us to the ice.
True.
welcome back from our quick break here. Just to remind you here, OS holding serve on their first map choice of Lotus. They dominant 13-3 win with Drisk once again leading the way, going with a 23-6 scoreline there. If you are a Cold Brew supporter, you're hoping that they can put the ice in their drink here on Icebox and level up our series at 1-1. All right, Aki, what changes do you think? What are you doing if you're KC here to try to change the momentum here?
Well, everyone better get your jackets on because we're headed to the Antarctic or wherever Icebox is. It's really cold up there, and hopefully Cold Brew live up to their name. Put the cold. They get the ice in their veins, hopefully, because that first map, honestly, OS has proved to be super dominant. I'm just, from what I've seen from KC's comp earlier as well, both teams run equally unconventional comps, so it'll be one unconventional comp versus another unconventional comp, but KC are really going to need to turn around at the second map if they don't want to repeat up the first, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're gonna need to be some change. Yeah, just the flood retake that we saw there from OS was just clinical utility usage there. Was just throwing a bunch of util, swinging all as a group, and you just watch the kill feed light up. Yeah, KC would get a couple in trades back, but the numbers at the end of the day always seem to go the way.
Well, looks like both teams are ready and we'll be heading into agent select shortly.
All right, here we are at agent select. Let's select, locking in that Viper. Really no surprise. Viper is really such a, almost like, I feel like one of the few like noted like essential agents on this map.
Many
by
teams run
most.
Viper, but notably KC is not one of those teams. All of them are hovering, and none of those agents look like Viper.
None of them look like Viper. It looks like OS, taking us back to the golden era of Loud here. The Swamp Comp, Harbor Viper making the return here. VeeKay locking on that Sova.
I love teams that run Harbor. Personally, as a Harbor enjoyer myself, I always get so happy when teams run Harbor because I just think he adds such a fun element, and OS have just so many walls with this comp. Neon wall, Viper wall, Harbor has literally 3 walls himself. So it kind of negates the need for flashes, which is something that OS are lacking currently, but looks like everyone in KC fashion locks in all at the same time. Jet, Clove, Gecko, Chamber, Sova.
Yeah, I mean, double initiator here, looking at some good value. VeeKay. I mean, they're kind of set up to use ops, but like they might just have a bunch of walls thrown in their face that they can't opt through. So it'll have to see how those interactions go. I mean, I'm a big Harbor enjoyer. Harbor has but one weakness, and that's that his voice actor was a little extra when he dies.
Wait, you're so true though. Wait, I didn't even think about that one.
He's the worst character to have in a DM. You just hear him going, ugh, ugh, and you're like, my guy. Everyone else is a little but like he is like trying to win an Oscar for his death.
You know what? I respect it. But looks like OS starting on defense, and I'm not sure if that attack up will come out too much besides the tour de force if he runs from VeeKay. But who knows?
Absolutely. I mean, the way OS played defense there on map number 1, I'll be very excited to see how they handle the Icebox defense. Looks like we're heading B is where KC is looking to hold here. They will immediately run into Brenaan here, playing yellow.
Looks like they're just gonna, all 5 of them are just gonna try and brawl it up through main, and looks like, yeah, Brenaan's one farthest up. The only other one who could maybe help him right now is Legend.
Oh, Legend does throw him that one way, though.
Oh.
Taking that first contact.
Oh.
First contact has been taken. They're storming on through. Rotates are immediately coming in.
Snap.
Dashing out. Gets away. Oh, getting it comes the Dizzy. Forcing out Util, trying to take space here. They haven't cleared out the initial site proper. They still do have one, but Brenaan gets that first pick onto Trico. Oh, but Honda trades right back, tries to find another, but Legend trades back onto them. Numbers advantage back in favor of OS. Shock Dart's trying to delay the plant. But Crerb and Jinwoo each get one of their own, and it's now the numbers advantage in the side of the attackers.
Placing swamp
Drisk
grenade.
The bomb is
and
not
Randy.
planted yet.
And Randy will try to do another two versus X scenario. Spike now finally coming down.
Yeah,
Drisk
looks
will
like
hear it go down.
Yeah, these two have constantly been
Spike
in these
planted.
clutch scenarios against 2v odd scenarios, and every single time they've come out on top.
Bot
But will
coming
they
back.
manage to pull that out on a different map? We're about to find out.
Yeah, decent damage here on both both Civic and Crerb here. Cove has deployed. What a shot from Drisk. Gets Civic. Oh, gets the second! But it is halved. It's all on VeeKay. Low
enemy
HP gets
remaining.
one. Gets
Oh my
two!
god, what a shot!
Did you see
VeeKay
their
cleans
faces?
up
Sorry,
both
I
Randy
shouldn't laugh.
and Drisk. Gets
If
the
you are not
pistol
doing
round
well,
and
keep trying.
wide.
You must keep up appearances.
Ran
The
back.
captain stands up and
Thank
says,
God.
not this time will we lose another 2vx.
Wow, what shots from VeeKay? They were both extremely low there, and VeeKay I think was at 25 HP or so. He was one tap with even just a classic. So, very impressive shots from him.
That's a
for
good
sure.
start.
Absolutely. Another valiant effort now will bring that Outlaw online. Triple Bulldog and that Spectre here. Just the full classic save here from the defenders. Holding for that aggression, but it's not coming. More players are working their way through. Terror Kid will get that orb though, trying to work towards that Hunter's Fury. Storming
Walking
up
up
on
A, but
through.
yeah, they've got a harbor wall in their face, and if they push any further, they're about to get a viper wall in their face as
Shock
well.
dart come in.
That
Oh,
shock dart, almost hits the Sova drone, but doesn't. And
will go
the drone
through.
will go in. Yeah.
Trico looking to take first contact here. Holding for that flank is VeeKay. Players though, still kind of a 3-player stack here on A for our defenders. Terror Kid takes that first contact. Spamming away walk through, but will they clear this behind? They do! Trico cleans up the harbor. Walking on through is Honda Sleep. Gets another onto Terror. Drisk though, real trade back. Only has 30 HP to the name, and the Civic will trade right back onto
Holy
them. 4
moly!
versus 2.
Spike
Avoiding
planted.
the shock
Bomb
dart.
will go.
Spamming into the smoke, takes damage to the chip, does Legend. We're coming to join them screens as well is Brenaan. It's a 4 versus 2. The gun advantage is tremendous here. Dashing on through, but the good double swing into Trico. But Civic and Crerb will clean it up. 2 rounds on the board.
Yeah, the gun advantage going the way of KC in the end. I mean, both Legend and Brenaan had only but I think classics to work with there, and honestly being able to get that 1 kill on to Trico, I believe it was huge enough, and they do damage KC's economy a bit going for first gun round.
Still though a dangerous, dangerous force with the double Bulldog and the Outlaw. Only though Terror though has been forced to buy the light armor, so only they are really susceptible to that body shot death. But still, 140 is painful. Working their way out, looks like a 5-person A push, jumping on. Terror Kid, is immediately cleaned up by Trico. Great util combo there. The dash and the dart. Oh, nice, great pick onto the
A is
Randy.
free for the picking.
Bomb
Only
grenade
Drisk is here to receive, but will he really opt to fight a 1v5 without the rest of
Oh,
his
great
team?
molly. Force
Wow.
them off. VeeKay gets Legend as well, and now they're just leaving. They found
And
3
they're-
picks, grab some
wow.
rifles, and it's time to bounce.
Well
VeeKay
played
looking
from
to take it by mid.
KC. Getting those picks and just being able to, but looks like both Drisk and Brenaan have kind of read into this already. It's a 2v5, but at the very least,
Yep.
they're both already here to receive this B hit.
Yeah, but this is not much Brenaan can do here.
Absolutely. I mean, but it
Looks
looks like Wingman has gone down, and they'll have to plant it
Oh, good
manually.
molly,
Not much
yeah.
of an issue, but as sight is more or less open, and
Yeah,
Crerb
up
will
into
get that
danger
plant.
now.
Or Civic,
He
I'm
is
sorry.
asleep. On to
Yeah.
sleep. Trying to put someone to sleep with that Outlaw. Coming
Tuck him into
underneath
bed.
too, but are both players. They might have liked to save rifles here. It looks
They
like
are
kind of they're
both.
setting up. They're setting up to save here for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Will the hunt come out? Feels like it should. They have that money opportunity,
Yeah,
but
I
also
mean,
they have recovered enough rifles. But this is still reasonable to have.
Yeah, I mean, KC so far have been in general just putting up a much better fight this one half than they have that last map, and they will now actually have the same amount of rounds in the first 10 minutes of the second map that they had the entirety of Lotus, which is already a much stronger start for KC for sure.
Yeah, you know, showing that this is their map pick, and they're much more confident than the Lotus. They'll have to try to keep this momentum going, though, if they want to even it out.
Yeah.
Rifles, though, you know, they still have these 2 rifles. This is still somewhat of a dangerous save, especially with the rifles in the hand of Drisk and Brenaan.
Placing sentry.
But, you know, that Outlaw still gonna have a lot of value. There are 3 players here who will be one-shot by that.
Yeah, looks like it's getting juggled around, and right now it's in Trico's hands. I mean, she was really good for that opening pick onto VeeKay, who wanted to get that orb really early on, but just gets punished for it with that dart as well. Looks like that dart will scan pipes.
Yeah, it does catch him again. Oh, playing the headshot angle. Here's Randy. Oh, Trico, though, gets Legend underneath mid. That's a big first blood. Terror, though, with the Marshall collects.
The Marshall Menace is back to play, and he manages to get the kill onto Civic.
In their way on, still holding this. This is a tight angle here, being held by Randy. Swinging into it is Trico. Oh, but a great Marshall shot from Trico.
Marshall Menace, I'm saying it. TK works wonders with this weapon.
Yeah, it was like it was a double, though. The Marshall and the Sheriff round connecting near simultaneously.
Yeah.
The numbers advantage here. Rotates are now coming in. Spike headed up. But that's where one of the Vandals is. That's where Brenaan carefully waiting here.
Yeah, Brenaan isn't going to be the only one. Looks like he's going to elect to back up to be able to play with Drisk, perhaps. But
Oh, but he
he's going
sees
to have
them.
to see what's good for one in this
Take that first fight. Oh, what a shot there from Honda. Wins it out. Now storming into the danger position.
30 seconds.
Oh, VeeKay flanked.
Spike
Gets
planted.
away. Terror Kid trying to be even more Marshall Mathers this round. VeeKay, though, kind of awkwardly pinched here by the Harbor. Oh, great shock dart. Does make him killable here to this Outlaw. Marshall
Last
swings out
player
as well.
standing.
VeeKay, though, does get Randy. It's a 1 versus 3 for Terror. All with this Marshall. Cannot find another as VeeKay finds their 3rd of the round. 4 rounds in a row now for their attackers.
Wow. This is such a stark difference from what we've seen from the first map, and it's very clear that OS sees it too as the timeout comes in from the side of OS. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, they have now.
Right here.
They will be able to buy guns
Right
into
here.
this round. So they'll, you know, think they need to reset, maybe try to figure out. I think one thing they haven't been doing as well is, you know, they've been dying on site a lot more on this map. So maybe they didn't have the Flood retake as much of a plan, but they might need to potentially go for that. Either fight harder on same player holding the sites to try to get these picks, or they might need to start giving up sites and trying to use these double smokes just to like really section off the post plant positions to get these start winning post plants. But right now they're just kind of getting picked on site as Cold Brew enters, and then they've been unable to win these numbers disadvantaged retakes.
Yeah, I mean, OS's game plans have been a lot more. They were a lot better with the Flood retakes, almost immediate. That were almost immediate on Lotus, but we're seeing that OS keep getting picked off early by KC's aggression, especially with Trico and VeeKay. Honestly, everyone in KC is kind of turning it up this game, and it's not going in favor of OS.
Yeah, absolutely. The shoes of so far has been on the other foot, but I want to stay strong team. Oh, what is Terror cooking here with this?
What is this shock? Whoa.
Working forward, they do see that contact. Terror.
Oh.
Oop, lifts the dart a
What a
little
dart.
there. Oop, but there are 4 players here. Oh, this could be a tremendous Hunter's Fury potentially. Should they like rip it? They will. Oh, that catches
Oh my
free.
god.
But this is so on second. Oh, but
Managed to get
Trico.
one, but several people on KC are now tagged down to half HP. Everyone except VeeKay.
He
What
caught
a Hunter's
4 with that.
Fury.
The counter Hunter's Fury finds no one as well. Does start is Terror. They do know where he is, but still has a lot of HP, and they're so low. The double shock dart's now real dangerous for the HP of these 3 players.
Oh, absolutely.
VeeKay now trying to work their way mid, but that still just being held by the KJ utility here.
Yeah, that Alarmbot and that turret are both putting in that work and making sure that mid is a no-fly zone for VeeKay.
Yeah, Randy though gonna have to stand up pretty big here on A. Spike headed over towards A now. The rotates are already coming in here. OS is such a good read on where it feels like KC is trying to go.
Right
Yeah.
here.
Seems like OS have already started backing up
They're
Randy.
droning out. This might be trying to be a
30
fake
seconds
here.
left.
Maybe trying to manip, trying to win the thought battle here. Will they try to smoke VeeKay under mid?
Yeah, looks like the Spike is going to be heading
breaks
back towards B main, actually.
It's kind of one. Oh, but Drisk is
what a
waiting. What a shot!
Wingman's planting.
10 seconds left.
5. They do have the thrash.
Spike planted.
Oh, Brennaan's there to waiting. Is Honda trying to get into an aggressive position to help even out the odds? But Brenaan, the timing was just better.
A 5v2 for OS.
That's just
How
so
did you
tough.
get here
Oh,
so quickly?
you took
Both
hands
people
out.
on KC so
Great
well.
volley.
What a
Oh,
swarm
Civic.
grenade. Oh my god, Legend being able to clean up both. Wow, what a round for OS.
Yeah, great adjustment there from OS. I'll take one. Now, we'll just play the waiting game. Can KC readjust? But that Sova ult from Terror Kid
That
was
100
gigantic. That must have done...
They tagged
Loose
4
math,
of them.
that's like...
Yeah. Wow.
Tag out.
40... That's got 320 damage Sova ult.
I've seen a lot of TK's.
No, sorry,
series just have.
That's a 400 damage Sova ult. So it hit 4 people to 80 and then killed Trico.
Oh my god, I feel like his Hunter series have been insane, just in general. He's always been able to get so much value out of them.
4 players here sitting by, but they're willing to fight it this time. Turkey wants to have. Oh, but they catch DK. Oh, the Phantom Div
With the
dink
dink.
as Randy cleans it up, but only 10 HP left. The Shock Dart looks to find him to trade back.
Monster on the loose.
Here
Thrash
comes the
comes in.
Thrash, clearing out sight. Oh, it's a little aggressive. Doesn't tag him somehow. Honda
But they
just walks
know that-
through though. Gets the kill. Can't get out though. Is there traded back by Randy? Oh. Gets a third, does Randy with 10 HP. He's doing
my
so much
God.
damage.
10 HP warrior,
planted.
but the
Thanks,
spike
mate.
is down in his pen for Ness, which is extremely open. The Reckoning will come in on the side of OS. Will show them where at least Crerb is, but I don't think it'll detect
Gotta
VeeKay
ping
on
these
Belt.
spikes now. Ping that
One
spike.
enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Drisk gets another. Gets one on the
ultimate
Crab.
is ready.
All up to
It's all on
VeeKay.
VeeKay.
Oh,
It's one.
Will manage to spam out.
Oh,
Monkey
but
King.
Drisk cleans up for their second. A valiant effort, but really good retake there.
Wow.
OS will put their second.
Hot diggity dog. Honestly, that 3K from Randy on 10 HP that entire time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Round shattering there for Cold Brew there to have Randy just find 3 on 10 HP. Maybe just a little over aggressive on the chase. Might have been better to just bring back Thrash to use him again later instead of trying to search for that swing.
I will say though, that round could have been very dicey for the Paninis. I mean, I think that's the second time that TK's been caught out trying to get that orb by KC, and I don't think they're gonna allow him to get away with it anytime soon. And he's learned
Yeah,
his lesson.
absolutely. That's great. Like, even that initial pick, but just the over pursuit there, and Randy getting away and gets just so much damage done there.
Now he's on headshot.
Tour de Force has been activated here.
Ooh.
Cute little Shock Dart lineup incoming. Doesn't find anyone though.
Revealing
Here
area.
comes the arrow. Taking that first fight. But Honda wins it out. Goes to sleep. Harper though. Randy gets
Whoa,
through. Eventually
what is
Crerb finally
going
trades it
on?
back. Trico gets
Whoa.
another.
One enemy
Lockdown
remaining.
Holy
broken.
moly!
That's such a
Honor
close
getting
round.
3. What a round left on 69 HP. Nice. But wow, what a round for Honor. Just pushing up, knowing that they've got that that ult, just being able to rush into their sight and then later into screens, just with the protection that, hey, I can go back to life.
Yeah, absolutely. Just the Omen, the Clove confidence buff reigning supreme that round. You know, Randy still just got 2 tremendous kills before being traded out by Crab.
Randy has been huge. The smokes players in general coming up huge this game. Just so impressive.
Get
on
out of
both
my
sides.
way.
Yep. Drisk still leading the way for OS. Having a really strong series so far. Oh, going 4 players mid. Can be a risky gambit here, depending on the timing. Legend does see the contact.
Drisk walking
Terror
down.
takes the first fight. Drisk gets 1.
Spike down mid.
Oh, but Casey wins it out. VeeKay gets 1 with the knives.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Enemy
Oh no,
kill.
TK disconnects in the
Connected.
middle of the round.
Oh, that's unfortunate. 2
no.
versus 2. Torio kills there in mid, though. Drisk with a lot of damage done.
but Brenaan's got a good.
Last
Oh.
player
Oh,
standing.
Brennan though
Got
gets,
the knives on Civic.
that's all
Last
on
player
Trigo. Gets one.
Trigo
But Brennan trades
gets
right
the
back,
trade.
even with the DC. OS
This-
will reign
yeah.
supreme.
Despite the
Snack
DC, OS managed to clean up just
Only brought
based
enough for
on.
me.
This is a classic Lotus thing. They did this as well on their defense half. They managed to pinch so many times, and I think they're finally starting to figure that out with Brenaan and Drisk managing to shoot several of them in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Chamber is better at folding flank, but still, like, this the range issues. You know, the range issues of that trip still is just like make it a little bit of a tough agent to use to hold flank. And I think now that they've realized that and they can take advantage of it, you know, they might have to start investing a person to manually hold flank, which then takes another gun away from the sight hit.
Yeah, I mean, just a Chamber trademark on an attacker spawn is just so big for just one trademark to hold. I feel. I mean, it's difficult to be able to hold so many angles, and with OS knowing the timings, almost pinpoint precision of when to push flank and when to be able to lurk through specific areas. I mean, KC are going to have to be extra careful of the times where they aren't watching flank or aren't watching specific angles, and especially going through mid, they leave themselves open to so many different angles. There's that kitchen opening, there's bottom tube, there's mid, there's like orange.
Yeah,
there's-
I feel like if you are, I think mid, you can only go mid on eco or pistol. I think and you gotta be fast. I think going slow through mid, especially in these buy rounds, is just an excellent recipe to get crunched from a bunch of different angles.
Yeah, I mean, mid just was like, it was just kind of a meat grinder for OS. I mean, Casey just kind of got caught in the middle of several crosshairs. I mean, Drisk shot him in the back from the tube window, and then Brenaan going on a long flank through orange also manages to catch them off guard with his knives.
Yeah, mid's kind of fake on this map, if we're being honest. Like, you gotta kind of contend with it, but if you put any major numbers there, I feel like it just never ends super great for you. It's like a one-off trick that maybe works once, but not something you can really go to the well too much on.
I mean, I believe Cold Brew have learned their lesson from that round, and probably won't attempt that again for the time
Yeah,
being.
I mean, the tech, not even like a bad spot here for Cold Brew, honestly, as they've, you know, the last 4 rounds have here been won by OS, and now they get some time to reset. Hopefully, come up with do some thinking, figure out how to make, you know, it's their turn to make an adaptation to what the Paninis have done here.
I mean, it's honestly the first few rounds for KC were especially dominant but the last few rounds from OS have proved equally so. So I mean, it's already shaping up to be a much closer map than Lotus was, and I'm especially excited to see how the rest of the half plays out. It'll be interesting to see what both teams bring to the table at this point.
Mm-hmm. It'll be very interesting to see. We're just waiting for a player who dropped to rejoin. We'll hope to bring you back to game time as soon as possible. But, you know, an interesting start, really fast start there from KC, but OS battling back, trying not to let this half get out of hand.
And I believe that they're doing a good job. I mean, none of their egos are out of control. The ults have been cycling fairly regularly. Just both teams being able to cycle their ults very fine, and honestly, both teams have been able to use their ults more or less to their maximum capacity. I mean, I'm just thinking of like the Thrash on the side of Crerb managing to clear out the entirety of A a few rounds. TK being able to Hunter's Fury his way through 4 of them in B main. I mean, these players clearly know their agents, and it's refreshing. It's been a welcome sight to see, and it's just been everyone is playing so well. That's all. Yippee.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we do have the Hunter's Fury is available here for KC, but though that Viper's pit now in the hands of Legend, the players are back, the R's have been given, and we are back into match time here.
Welcome back, everyone.
Setup's coming out quickly. The scramble is on. What adjustments will be made? Spike looks like it's heading over towards B. Maybe they'll throw this dart here.
This looks like
Oh, they're going for this. They're going for the arrow trick again, but no one's there to punish it this time.
Yeah.
But Terra
Looks like
Kid
VeeKay is also
he's
wary
very
of a
wary of
push.
this now.
Yeah.
Oh, wins
Oh.
that first pick onto sleep. and
KC
that's the
no longer
smokes
have
down.
smokes if they go B. They go A, well, Glove can smoke from the dead.
Yeah, let's see. 3 players here working. 3 players though have now taken a lot of mid control here for OS, and now they're working over onto B. They still have the KJ double molly set up here. Be walking right on top of a bit of a microwave. VeeKay though get that first pick onto Legend. That's the Viper's pit down. 4 versus 4, a minute left.
And then
That's
Nettles
come
is
in. They
broken,
did.
so it's a free plant for KC.
Spike planted.
Yep, and they do have Kron now trying to work their way over. Young Civic does have that Hunter's Fury available for the post plant 4 versus 4.
Yeah, and looks like Monkey D Luffy's already posted up here with the harbor wall. They're ready for this retake. Just gotta go for that. Oh, going for the cove? Hopefully
Scanning ahead.
making it to get
Dark's
the
coming in
half
trying to
right.
reveal.
Yeah.
There
Immediately
they are.
sprayed down. Can't even get more done. Here comes the Hunter's Fury on that first tap. Brenaan gets one onto Crerb. Looks like it's tapped by Drisk. Drisk gets tapped. Trying to win. Brenaan gets a big
Oh
harbor.
my god, Monkey D
Oh.
Luffy getting both Trico and Civic to clean up the round with the stick coming through. That was just Casey just peeking one by one and getting punished for it.
Yeah, bunch of family photo swings there. Great
Wow.
game winning them out as another post plant secured here.
Yeah, I mean, Monkey D Luffy has kind of been popping off 8 and 7 as well as 7 assists on the board for him. I mean, his walls have been phenomenal, and he's been able to clean up those kills when his team has really needed to step up in certain rounds, and it shows.
Yeah, swinging through that harbor wall that slows you really makes you really a lot harder to wide swing. Makes you so much easier, more predictable kill. Oh, Terra Kid, the
Oh.
bait works, and they get that kill onto Trico. Great first kill. They were expecting
that
the
harbor
punish, but it was them who was punished instead. Ooh, interesting angle, but they look at the wrong time.
What an angle!
But
And
Brenaan, the
Brenaan
up
meant to
comes
be
out.
Down A.
Spike is down belt, and neither of them are
enemy
there to
remaining.
receive.
Oh, Terror.
VeeKay with the cleanest
We
shots
all
I've
did our
ever
part. My
seen.
ult
A
is ready.
3K and a flawless for OS. Oh my.
Now it's 5-5. The momentum firmly in the Panini's hands.
Hot diggity dog. God, I wish my Vandal could do that.
Not always known for his fragging, but Terra really showing up in these last couple of rounds with some really insane kills here.
Right here.
Yeah, I mean, everyone on OS just kind of firing on all cylinders. I mean, they've all shown up for each other, for their team, in order to get these last
Scanning
few
ahead.
rounds, and it's tied. And keep in mind, it was
Take flight.
what 0-5, 1-5 at some point.
Almost.
tag.
It was 4-0.
But yeah, I think the dart will come in. We'll scan someone in mid, but KC are gearing up for an A hit.
Yeah, working around through this op though. Holding B, 3 players here stacked onto the A side.
It looks like Otter will manage to get the first pick onto Legend. That Viper's down, and the hit is coming in as well. Monkey D Luffy gets Gecko blinded and will get taken down by VeeKay. That Hunter's Fury will come in. Doesn't look like it'll connect with much. Oh, as I say that, I eat my words. Crerb gets
Spike
taken down by the
planted.
Hunter's Fury, but the spike is down. It is in nest. 3v4 retake, and looks like everyone's posted up on site. This will be a tough one for OS if they don't peek. Oh, but it looks like Trico will
One
manage to
enemy
get Drisk off
remaining.
of top 410, and Otter will manage to get Brenaan as well. All up to TK, but his shots don't go his way. A 6th round for
Gun
KC.
here.
Last round in the half.
Yep, a stabilizing round there for KC as I've done battle and defeated the mosquito that just blew out my throat.
No worries. But
So yeah, no, great stabilizing round there from KC. Get one back on the board. They like to make this a 7-5 half.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right
I
here.
mean, even with the opening duels, it's just nothing went in the way
Let
of
us
OS
hunt.
that round. Just Casey managing to finally find an answer after a few rounds of OS, just kind of finding an
Oh.
answer of themselves.
Brennaan's Legend has the judge, deploys that pit, and the op
Oh!
pick.
And the op
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
2 onto Trico and VeeKay. That is your entry gone. But everyone getting a 3rd onto Honor, but that crash might hit him and he might get punished. unless they don't, they manage not
Hiding
to
in the
spam
box,
him.
just hiding in
That
the box.
reckoning saved Brenaan's life.
One enemy remaining.
Drisk will manage to get Civic in nest. The last one being
Crab gets one.
jailed. We'll get walled off. We'll get taken out by Legend. Wow.
Really clean op from Brenaan there to
Switching
level
sides.
up the half at 6-6.
Yeah, I mean, OS kind of being able to take hold of both mains there. Legend with the Viper's Pit on B main, and just Brenaan with the op on top of Jen, and being able to reposition. Monkey Luffy's Reckoning as well, being able to save him after getting detained by Thrash. It's huge.
Yeah. All right. 6-6. This is gonna be a very crucial pistol round here, as these teams scrabble, and bite and claw here for dominance here on Icebox.
Right there.
I mean, both teams just, wow, an even half, and I'm just excited to see what they pull out of their hats here.
Absolutely, VeeKay looking to take a very aggressive first fight here.
Will OS
Walking on
expect him
through.
to be pushed up so early?
Oh, it
Oh,
does
but that
get
dart
started.
will
He gets
scan
started.
him.
Oh, walks
wait,
through it.
does it?
First contact is taken.
Legend
Legend's that
will
first
get
pick.
Otter though. Oh, VeeKay forced to retreat and calls to his teammates, "Hey, they're B," and you know,
A lot of damage
Wow.
though onto Terror Kid though from that exchange.
they pushed up the
But-
site, they pushed up the danger, and that plant is coming in.
Spike planted.
4
Here's a
versus
hole in
5 into the post plant.
Ooh,
Molly's coming out. Oh, does not find
unable
that Molly.
to find the nano swarm. So many
Teleport's
walls.
ready.
Does find that one finally.
Yeah. So many walls for OS. How do you even
So many
contest this?
smokes. This is pretty tough.
Yeah.
Oh, great Molly.
The Gecko Molly is clean. Monkey D Luffy
Right.
managed to get Trico, but gets a... Whoa, so many trades. VeeKay getting
Yeah,
one,
great
getting
player.
traded. Brenaan good for 2. Wow.
Yeah, Brenaan and Randy each finding 2 that round.
Level
Pistol.
up until we're home, yes? Good.
I honestly thought for a second there that VeeKay would be able to look through Legenex's wall for a second and be able to kill Randy the Plancher, or at least someone yellow, but was unable to find the timing there, unfortunately. And OS able to play the post plant in an open plant and managing to clean up the round in a rather dominating manner.
Yeah, absolutely. Both sides now having won their pistol, and OS will be looking to go on their own kind of run, like KC did to start this map. Viper Orb going in mids, trying to set up that default. 3 players going through A, 2 kind of holding mid. VeeKay takes an initial challenge, but finds no one. Drisk holding for lurks here, actually lurking themselves. Spike is going A. There are still 2 players here, Trico and Crerb. Oh, Tear
Ooh,
with the Marshall.
Menace. Come back for episode 2.
Right click, but Legend
Gets
trades
one, but
immediately
Menace
back.
gets immediately traded out by Legend. The plant comes in from Monkey D. Luffy,
Spike
but
planted.
Casey already here. Will they
3 versus
Looks like
4, though.
Otter
Numbers
is
advantage.
One
Sleep
enemy
gets 1, but
remaining.
Legend gets 3.
Gets
Looking for
3.
the 4th.
Caution here.
Oh, trying to duel through. Oh, gets
what
that
a
Guardian's
shot from
expected.
Otter.
1 versus 2. Oh, the overheal's expired.
Oh,
Do they clear it? Oh, this is gonna be a tough
No.
hold here. High, low. Looking for the high, and Legend was low as they find their 4th of the round.
Otter would have had to do a 4K to get that round, but Legend answers with a 4K of his own to clean up nearby. Wow.
Yep. Got scary there for a minute if you are a Panini fan, but Legend was the necessary stabilizing force for that round, as they do manage to hold their anti-eco. They do bring in 2 Guardians. Otherwise, it's Sheriffs and Marshals. But Terra has been an absolute demon with that Marshal this map.
Yeah, I mean, Casey going into their first buy round of the half, theoretically they got better guns, but as mentioned, 2 Guardians, and Terrakin is the Marshal Menace himself here to play. And looks like they're going for another A hit, but Casey, this is their stacked site.
Yep, Trico playing this really aggressive angle. Looking to get a 1 and done with the dash potentially. Legend X, the first they contact, is forced to dash away though, is Trico does get out though. Legend X throwing on through with that Guardian, trying to find a fight, but Crerb cleans them up. VeeKay finds them onto Terror. It's all slowing down now as we're into a 3 versus 5 in favor of the defenders. They'll look to get a clean around as possible, feeding that orb onto Drisk, trying to get the lockdown available. Stepping on through Trico, but what a shot from Randy.
Shot from Randy.
Oh, good Molly though. Stepping through his VeeKay, but the slow kind of ruins the swing.
God.
Randy gets another with that Sheriff. That's a
The
3
sheriff
versus
is in
3.
town and his name is Randy. Oh
guns
my
are
god.
being
Feels like
collected
the
now.
plan is coming back.
These guns are far more even than they were at the start.
You move.
The Reckoning comes
Ooh,
out.
the
Just gets
Reckoning.
one onto Honda. Crerb though trades back onto Brenaan. It's
Last
2
player
versus 2, but
standing.
Crerb gets a third. And Civic cleans it up to survive.
Wow.
It was a little scary there. But in the
Yeah.
end, the first rifle round is held there by KC as they get 7 on the board now.
Randy getting those two kills with the sheriff honestly kind of equalized the round for OS and gave them a definite fighting chance. Even after that Guardian got dropped in Maze and was irretrievable from Legenex's body. But OS managing to get 3 picks and the bomb down is definitely still a really solid bonus as they go into their first gun round and a half and the first all-around gun round for everyone, really.
Yeah, absolutely. But and they're gonna force into this. They're committed trying to get this to 8-8. I think it's the right decision. But this round now possesses a tremendous amount of economic importance for both sides. Working up mid, still holding A, trying to take some A presence and not really willing to contest B. VeeKay is there waiting there on yellow. But it's mid and A so far, but maybe the thought's coming. Maybe they're rotating over to B. Spike though, not really committed. Trying to work their way up mid. Legend is being inserted. Runs into an initial shot onto Honda.
Oh, barely misses out on Trico on Boiler as well. Looks like the bomb is heading back towards B onto VeeKay, but
VeeKay's
looks
gonna
like they've inserted Drisk here on pipes. Will they expect
this
a
lurk is kind of brutal potentially. VeeKay
Yeah,
fearing
sure.
for contact from all sides here. Trying
And
to
OS
clear
have been-
extra space.
Yeah, it looks like they've been just trying to walk up. They likely hear this trademark right next to them. So as soon as they get this, I assume they're
Oh,
gonna
and they
start
break the
their exit.
trademark broken.
Oh,
Working up through mid. Oh, but Drisk, the flank.
Drisk has such a good timing on A though.
They're willing to leave here. Oh, ooh, Trico though. This Trico timing mid. Drisk runs into
Trico
Crerb.
30
might
seconds
be
left.
Everything if she plays this correctly.
Holding
VeeKay
the
might be
push.
just trying
Doesn't
to
swing
play-
it. Crerb though gets a really big and first kill there onto Drisk, leveling up 4-4. Oh, Trico does find the timing. Good mosh. Oh, great shot from Brenaan though. 13 seconds left. They're going
13
for the high
seconds
plant.
left on the clock.
10 seconds left.
Thresh will be unable to
Spike planted.
connect onto Monkey D.
Ooh, great shock dart.
A shock dart lands onto Crerb right out of his thrash. Bomb is down. The bomb is planted for Nest. It's open, and
VeeKay
KC.
and Trico, the dynamic duo, need to make it here, and they're 2vx of their own. Brennaan's holding from the wrong angle,
remaining.
but still makes his flick. But VeeKay will trade immediately back. VeeKay in a 1 versus 2. One player maze, one player going up high.
One
Oh,
enemy
finds that
remaining.
first though.
Kill me.
Needs to hold for Terror,
Oh,
but Terror
up to
has that
TK.
drone.
Believe he.
Keeping away. This is so tough for VeeKay. Drone does catch him.
no.
Just has to get the kill. Trying to fight it. Oh, and
Oh.
TK wins it out in the end.
Yeah. That olive
Great.
drone. VeeKay played
That
that so
drone
well.
was
honestly.
certainly the
Yeah.
difference.
I will say VeeKay played that so well, getting the scans to look like he was sticking to at least half, but TK managing to clean up from Belt in the end there is what gave OS their 9th round. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
TK
this
coming
game has
up clutch
been-
when his team needs him.
Yeah, absolutely, and I mean, that round almost went in the favor of KC as well. I mean, Trico walking up mid and VeeKay baiting for her. It was also huge getting that pick in mid, but whew, looks like this
Force
Force
looking
will-
to challenge here. B. The Blade Storm has been activated as well. These powerful eco vaults are being invested. Walking up though, the great use of the screen. Tight angle playing is Civic, but Randy wins it out yet again. Swing in, gets one though, does VeeKay. Takes a lot of damage, but still gets that first pick. Trico gets one onto Legend underneath with the Blade Storm. And now the Spike getting a little wary, maybe trying to
He
leave.
needs to reload for sure, but the wall will be able to possibly bail out Drisk, although he elects to stay in B main anyway. Looks like the bomb is going to be headed back towards A, and looks like Otter will be rotating back to mid to be able to catch off any rotates, or at least hear anything. But
Trap
will
destroyed.
Drisk be able to make enough noise on B is the
Teleport's
question.
ready.
Nope.
Will get domed by VeeKay instead. The other two members in Randy and TK are just going to have to run it up A at this point.
Yeah. On to sleep, and Crerb trying to buy some time here. Just sheriffs to their names though. They'll need, but Harbor though.
30 seconds
Randy
left.
only on
Last
low
player
HP here, and
standing.
Crerb cleans them up.
Spike down
It's all on
A.
Terror. He gets
My
one,
ult is
gets
ready.
two.
Getting two!
But the
but-
knives trying to avoid him. Oh, but the shorty got him.
Wow. What a round from VeeKay. It's and Trico with that shorty as well. I mean, being able to lock down B main with that tour de force proved to be huge in the end. I mean, that Randy's response to that tour de force getting popped was wonderful with the walls, being able to go through shops and being able to
That's
take
a
down, I
good
believe
start.
it was Civic push up in B main. But unfortunately, guns proved
Teleport's
too
ready.
strong for OS. And
Who will I spot
Money
first?
will be a little light. A light buy will be coming out here from OS as KC looks to equalize this map at 9. Blade Storm though has been popped from Brenaan. Dart is broken, dashing on through. Oh, what a nice on
shot!
Rico.
Knives.
Dashing on through, does recover a gun, throws that to the team, goes back
Says,
to
I
work
don't
with
need
the
it,
Blade
I've got my
Storm.
knives. 5 is all I need.
Blade
and
Storm,
5
the
is
dash
all I
does
don't.
expire. Here
I
comes a
suggest you
wingman.
move.
Naruto running right at him. Great use of the Reckoning, but still great kill there from Honda Sleep. Otter getting some work done, pushing forward. They have the power of the
Will
ult.
they
Gets the
expect her
second.
here? They will not. Will manage to get
Nice
a
swing
second,
forward.
but
Down
she
to
is
45
pushed up so
HP,
far
but does have the
forward.
ult. Gets a third.
One enemy
Gets a
remaining.
third.
Crab gets one
All
as
up
well.
to TK.
Gets one with the ult. Gets two with the ult. But now has to deal with getting chased down. Oh, trying to move and move with the VeeKay pros do not fake.
Oh my.
VeeKay cleans it up.
Man,
Right
attempting
here.
to go for a gun upgrade, but ultimately fail. He
Right
almost
here.
managed to move out of the way of Otter, and getting two of that Hunter's Fury almost put the round in a winnable position for OS. But unfortunately, just being forced to bob and weave Otter, just giving VeeKay enough time to just fully stick the bomb there.
Yeah, absolutely. But both teams
Eyes
back
up.
to full buys here. VeeKay has purchased that operator. Will be taking it B long, but OS is here
Revealing
headed
area.
over to the A site. Oh, it's like a big 5-person hit. Patrico playing the headshot box. Finds that first
Get
pick onto
VeeKay.
Terror.
And that Gecko Dizzy will manage to get
Oh, but
catch
Drisk
up on
now has the lockdown available. Brenaan working their way onto site. Dashing on through, ults being invested. OS wants to be the
Looks like
first
Casey
team
will
here to get to double digits.
Welcome to my world.
Oh my god, the lockdown and the Viper's Pit. What a tough round that this is going to be for a KC retake.
One big tool they do have is they still have the Claw Vault. Have that ability. Oh, but that trick's immediately found by Legend. Who gets two?
But
Stepping out of the
Otter with
smoke.
that global-
But Crab though does kill him. Oh, gets another though.
One
Does
enemy
Hana.
remaining.
Oh, and VeeKay gets the op on the
Oh,
flank.
up
It's
to
all on
Brenaan.
Brenaan. It's at half. One. Cannot get a second though. Crab will
Getting
clean
one.
it up. But it is KC who will be the first ones to get to the double-digit mark on this map.
Wow. I mean, Otter being able to go in there into the Viper. She didn't even make it into the Viper's Pit, but Legend being able to revive them herself, honestly was huge. And looks like the timeout coming in for OS here. Wow. I mean, that last round alone, I mean, Otter being able to go in. I think Legenex managing to get two, and maybe tried to get a third by trying to get to timing, but realized a little too late maybe that there could have been another one screens, and ultimately gets shot in the back for his crimes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, took that big aggressive swing out. Did find two initially, but then maybe just getting a little bit greedy, getting that blood up, seeing red, just wanting to find more and more kills. Does pay the price for it.
Absolutely. I mean, this game is extremely tight. Both teams are just going back and forth on these rounds. I wonder what OS is trying to cook up in the kitchen over there. I mean, who knows? Maybe, I mean, they're doing a lot of defaults. They've been trying to poke and prod. I mean, they've got the Harbor utility to be able to close up on shorter angles, but KC's been doing a good job at being able to push and prod at the weaker spots in OS's attack. So,
Yeah,
who
so
knows?
I think just figuring out, both sides, the key is just dealing with each other's post plans and like figuring out how to win post plants again. Ball going down. We're all being thrown B. VeeKay does have this op taking an aggressive angle peek here. 3 players on A. And it'll be all left to Honda Sleep to hold the mid.
Poison orb emitting.
But it looks like OS will be avoiding both VeeKay except for Drisk.
Oh, they'll walk in.
Oh, we'll get one, but get immediately traded out by Brenaan.
VeeKay though holding, but is he looking at the right side here? Timing here could be everything. VeeKay's walking away. A little, oh, not quite ships passing in the night. Drisk trying to take this space. Coming on through.
The only person.
Oh, sees the drone. Does VeeKay now? Trying to take this long fight.
Pings have coming in,
They
and
found
that
my
Nano
trap.
is going to find the trademark. That is no longer going to be a good tell for
Harbor wall
VeeKay.
comes in, trying to step through. VeeKay gets one and gets
Will get the
out.
Spike down
Oh
B.
my god.
3 versus 4. Numbers advantage in the favor of KC. Spike though, look like they still want to try to get it down here. They do have. Here comes the Hunter's Fury. Will be dodged by Drisk. Thrash though still needs to be contended. Oh, and it does catch Drisk. Goes down to 45 HP. Hope does
Spike
break.
planted.
They do get out.
Well,
One
barely
Molly
mentioned
is
the
available
timing.
here. But oh, HP is quite low. Oh, just missing.
The off shot going
Shock Dart
wide.
comes in.
The Rash
Here
coming
comes
in as
Thrash.
well. Looks like a fast retake on the side of KC, clearing back yellow and
Rico gets
managing to
one.
spam through Monkey Luffy. But the defuse is coming in and at least half.
Oh, what a shot in front of it. Trigo
Will
gets one.
prevent-
Trigo with the right with the classic. All on Drisk, who gets one. But pros don't fake. But Drisk still getting 2 for their trouble on the entrance. Gets a third, takes the op out of VeeKay's hands. But VeeKay does have enough money to just buy it right back.
Wow. I mean, honestly, what turned into a very dicey situation for OS seemed almost winnable there. Drisk being able to stall out just enough time with this Nano is almost, and being able to clean up all on KC, while it does not matter since VeeKay, his pockets are deep enough for another operator. But
True, so many players dying though, their buy is not as secure with 3 players will be unable to buy next round if they're unable to pick this one up. VeeKay with this op, holding now, or Boiler. Oh, TK swings in, but he doesn't shoot it. Just the timing just wasn't right there. They see VeeKay, they know the op is there, and it looks like they're committing up to B. Legend holding for some mid aggression. Will they entertain that thought? Drisk working their way up 3 away from alt. Well, make it 2. Walking out is Honda. Ooh, just sees the elbow.
Just seeing the elbow. Yeah.
Toxin screen.
It looks like that rotate
There
through
we-
mid has already come in for
Oh,
KC.
great kill
Will
from
be-
Civic, but it's immediately traded back around to Trigo. Trades right back as well.
Spike down B.
3 versus 5.
The plant will be coming down from the side of VeeKay.
Oh, great shot from Trigo. It's another.
Managing to get the bomb
But
down,
Drisk
but
gets
Drisk
scores with
managing to
one.
grab the site. Getting a third
Toxin
onto
screen
Drisk.
down.
It is all up to Legenex. Was managed to work his way up through mid.
1
Wait,
versus
did he
3.
timing-
Spike is down in an awkward position here, though.
Did he just timing everyone in mid though?
Might have.
But
40
if he
seconds.
jumps in,
Oh, but now VeeKay's holding the top.
unfortunate.
Walks right into it. VeeKay will put him on map point. 3 chances to avoid overtime.
Match point.
Does KC have as they'll look to level up this series.
Wow, I mean, this is such a close map, but KC has been running away with these last few rounds, especially with VeeKay being able to pick up that operator these last few rounds. Just being able to swap between sites, and he's always been so consistent with the angles. Which has been proving a huge problem for
That's
OS.
what OS, yep. Forcing out whatever they can. It's all or nothing. They need to win 3 in a row to take us to OT.
Yeah.
Looks like they're leaning up A. Legend holding for mid once again. Op has gone B.
It looks like they're going for a really fast exec here. The only one really here to receive will be Trico and maybe Crerb, but it looks like Otter will be
You should
rotating in
run.
as well. That
Yikes.
oh, but Trico
Trico
will manage
gets
to get
that
the
first
first
blood.
pick onto Brenaan. Site
Attacker
is
Killjoy
OS
elbow
is
does make so
split.
much space. Legend getting deep. Just has the Spectre that will need to do a lot of damage with it when they try to flood in. Here they come. Oh. Oh, but still
But
hold it.
managing
They
to
don't
get
swing
the
it
kill
in.
onto Crerb. And
Spectre's
Monkey D
fine
Luffy
too.
getting Trico.
So he does trade back onto Legend. 3 versus 3.
Kill,
Oh,
kill.
Randy gets another.
Enemy
Gets a
remaining.
Getting
third.
a 3-piece.
Do they have 4?
Can he make it a 4-piece chicken nugget deal? All
VeeKay
up
working
to
their way through
VeeKay
screens.
and screens.
VeeKay did grab a rifle, though, but might just go back and try to save that off. Gets one.
Your best.
That's one.
Time, though, is ticking away. Gets the
Right
tap
here.
once, but Terra has double shocks here. This is nearly impossible for VeeKay to win.
It looks
Time
like
is now expired. I think he needs to get out there. Does some
no
damage, though.
longer in
Gets
his
one.
favor.
Gets 3, but still will die to Spike. Economic damage done, but only 2 chances remain.
Yeah, I mean, OS barely managed to get some 10s there. I mean, the 3K, the 2K from Randy, especially playing around his cove, knowing that he had the weaker weaponry, was just so smart being able to bob and weave. Well, did immediately get traded. Did he live?
Really, he got 3 in that cove. It
3 in the
was-
process, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely giant to make that round winnable there.
Yeah.
But we do have the Tour de Force online now. Will he use it this round, or will he save it for a rainy day? Dark coming in, trying to take a lot of aggressive space here up B. But now it's OS's turn. They're walking up through mid. Timing here. Oh, the timing. Oh, boy. Oh, but Civic sees it first, but Legend wins that first duel.
Do they expect a second here?
Players
They
here.
do.
Oh,
Monkey D.
Randy
Luffy
gets Honda.
taking down Otter. Lens going in. They see that all of VeeKay's stuff is being made. Do they expect him to be here? I believe so.
And looks like they're watching.
Yeah. Looks like Brenaan is at least
Oh,
going
here's him. This could be a timing moment. Great kill from VeeKay. 3 versus 4 now. Trico and Crerb trying to work their way. Kind of wary of mid. They shouldn't need to, though. They know VeeKay should have cleared it. This is a weird post-plant positioning. Flash within is broken. Legend gets 1. Crerb gets 1, but
Randy
VeeKay.
gets 3. All up to
Oh,
VeeKay
this is
once
so tough
more.
to play for.
This
But
is less
will
than
they
I
Holding
can.
in the smoke. Getting spammed.
Oh,
Be still.
Terra wins the spam battle there.
11 on the board for OS, and what seemed like a suddenly once a 3-round deficit only goes down to 1. If OS win this round, we're headed to OT on map 2 already. Wow. I mean,
Last chance
Just-
here.
what an unconventional way to just go through mid and being able to split apart Casey's defense kitchen.
dead.
But it looks like VeeKay will be going for this Tour de Force. Looks like they've
Yeah,
They've
Trico
missed
also
it.
will be popping that Blame Storm here. They are committing every resource they have.
yeah,
The last round. Looking on for this pick under mid. Oh, just misses TK. A little tragic there if you're a KC supporter. Spike now working its way B.
puts down the trademark and elects to hold B
Does
main
see him
instead.
there. Does young Civic. 1 kill away from a very powerful ult here. Spike not being committed. Time ticking down. Still, minute 12 left on the clock.
But
Spike
it looks
still kind of mid.
It looks like OS, have been slowed down. Looks like the bomb in Brenaan's hands is starting to go back to
Get out of my
A.
way!
Like, the only one really here is Monkey D. Luffy, who also likes to go back, but in classic OS fashion, everyone on A, but Drisk might be able to get a timing on B.
Yeah. Crerb and Trico here gonna need to go big here as they try to hold sight against this OS hit.
But Drisk manages to shoot VeeKay in the back all of a sudden.
Oh, gets one with the
Getting
knife.
TK
Can
manages
they get another? TK gets 2 on the backswing. Legend steps forward as well, but
30 seconds
Otter
left.
wins it. Does have
Spike
all. Otter
planted.
needs to get aggressive here. Try to even out the numbers. Do have that ult available there. Swinging forward. Does hear one here.
But look
Last
at
player
Drisk.
standing.
He's
Drisk
all
on
the
the
way
flank.
pushed through mid. He's got screens all the way up to Otter for OT. 22
Now
HP
Otter's
and
ult
a dream.
unusable. Gets the
Gets
first,
a second onto Monkey D. Luffy.
but still 3 kills to get. And there's a molly down. Essentially crunch from 2 awkward angles. Oh no, and the turret.
8 HP. Oh no.
Drop in a smoke.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, and the ult secures it.
Oh
Terra
no.
picks up 3 on the round, and we are going to OT here.
Oh my god. What a
Switching
pincer. I mean,
sides.
Drisk managing to shoot
Overtime.
VeeKay in the back and
We are
orange,
strong
and then
because we are together.
proceedingly
Don't
getting
forget that.
entirety of mid and screens control for OS, as well as TK being able to clean up the entirety of A. It's just proved to be so unstoppable on the side of OS. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, when it counted, backs against the wall. OS brings us to OT. It feels like the momentum might be in their hands. We're headed. As we head into this OT, they look at take a 2-0 lead.
Wow, this has been such an exciting game to watch. I mean, rounds have been going back and forth. Casey getting this, OS getting that. I mean, everyone has just been wow. And Brenaan is going to glass cannon on this OT round, and they are going to run right into his crosshair.
Oh,
will he
gets
get
that
one?
first pick.
Yes, he will. Getting the opening pick onto Otter.
Smokes
No
are down
charges
unless
left.
they go A. They still might be committed A, you know, the smoke.
Yeah, looks
Smoke
like the
might
blind
make
is
this
going
a
to
must.
still come through. The dash comes in, the orb is taken, the mosh is thrown. Casey are still fighting for this A control, but OS
Trying to scale, but here comes the OS numbers. Plant will go down. Oh, it's not yet. Oh, the tag comes in. Still trying to get the plant. Brennan is walking up. Finds them.
will get a second.
Spike
Go to the
down
back, but
A.
Brandy gets one onto Civic. Oh no. Oh, VeeKay cleans
Trico
it up.
and VeeKay both getting picks onto Brenaan and Drisk respectively, but they're both so low, and TK and Monkey D Luffy are both relatively good for their HP.
Pretty much full health though. We need to find some headshots. You are a KC supporter.
Remaining.
Oh, it's all onto Trico. Does
Spike
get the
planted.
spike down, but 30 HP and an absolute dream here.
One enemy
One.
remaining.
Wait, but getting a third piece
But no.
on 30 HP, just able to get spammed through the cloud burst by Monkey D Luffy, picking up a 21st kill and picking up the first OT round for OS.
OS now one round away from stealing. The
Switching
Boo's on the other
sides.
foot.
Match
KC
point.
now the one staring down match point on their map of Icebox.
Oh, I mean, OS being one round off from Casey's map pick might be the deciding factor. Obviously, of course, Casey has been putting up such a fight. They've showed in so many different ways that Icebox just whatever this is not an easy fight for OS, regardless of if they win or not. Oh my.
Rubber walls coming in from A, try to stop that op angle, but it's kind of a fake. Spike is over on the B side.
But both Clove Smokes come out from Otter. They won't have anything to use for the next 15 to 30 seconds if OS times is right. But it looks like they're still going to be methodical about it. Looks like the Gecko Blend will come in and we'll get shot.
VeeKay
But-
peeking underneath mid.
But no one is on B. The closest one is maybe Civic and VeeKay, but they're both in kitchen and they're orange.
Playing
So
so
listen,
patient here. They might be trying to get this ult online here for Drift. Now just 2 away.
Yeah.
Orbs being collected. VeeKay gonna take this first contact potentially with Brennan.
Ooh.
Spamming through. Trademark is broken. Spike is going down. Eric is trying to plant, but VeeKay spams it out
Will
with the
get the
smoke.
spike planter. Oh my god.
Spike
Everything.
is recollected. Oh, the flank from Legend
The
gets
next-
one.
The pincer coming in from the back in orange. VeeKay all of a sudden feels a lot more cramped.
Now
than he
the
did
rotate
about
happens.
5
They're going
seconds
all
ago.
the way to A around the world. Legend
30
cannot get
seconds
another
left.
though. Otter puts an end to that. 3 versus 4. Numbers advantage in favor of the defenders. Otter though now only down to 40 HP. The overheals walked away. Oh, could get caught with their gun out, but not out. But they do. They swing through. Get Brennan, but cannot
Managed to
get
traded by Monkey
Randy.
Luffy,
10
but he's going to
seconds
have to
left.
stick this plant. But it looks like he's
Last
able
player
to.
standing.
VeeKay gets Drift.
But the flood is coming in
Oh, on
fast.
Harbor.
Oh my.
Cleaned up there by Crerb. And we'll be going to our second set of OT here. 13-13.
Despite what seemed like a very solid mid work from Legenex, OS were unable to capitalize
Switching
on the
sides.
confusion that he created.
Overtime.
And Casey managed to beat them to their rotate a little too quickly, and leads to the 13-13 equally split OT half.
Yep, and now once we go again, both teams fighting for dominance on this second map of this best of 5.
Whew.
Oh, the Odin coming out here from Young Civic. Brennan though, with that op, and once again has guessed correctly here.
Yeah,
Avoids the
managing to hide
Oh.
from the Dizzy,
Oh,
but
but
will get spotted out by that drone instead, forced to back up all the way to back site.
avoiding all the info util best they can. Still has this op. This is dangerous to peek into. Now Spike rotating back through to mid. VeeKay is
VeeKay.
lurking up pretty deep here. Captain versus Captain. Terror versus VeeKay could be on the cards. It's all about which do they check the right angle. VeeKay swings in, wins that initial fight. Just takes some damage, but that's still a really important first kill. Will guarantee the A site. Spike should go down.
Yeah. Looks like it'll
Plant.
go down for a very
Yeah, if we're
solid
going
nest
for that
plant.
high plant. Oh, but they think I broke him. Oh, Legend gets Otter there, and it's 4 versus 4, and the Spike's in an awkward place now.
Wow.
We're gonna have to
Up
plant
nest
on a more conventional spot. This post plant is gonna be a lot harder now for
planted.
KC, but they still do have this Odin.
Yeah,
It's
a very
really
useful
annoying in
4v4
post plant.
thing. Yeah.
Drisk working their way on, trying to find this initial pick here. Sees VeeKay, kills VeeKay. Trico. Trico's okay, this is really interesting here.
Oh.
Brendan gets Trico. You got Harbor. Brendan though gets a second on the instant.
Vision
Crab
to
gets
get
one. It's a
Oh
1v3
my
now.
God.
No utility gun. Oh, what a shot.
Wait, it's a 1v1 all of a sudden.
that's
Brenaan
like a-
versus Crab.
That's
And
essentially
the
a
spike
one-way.
has been one-wayed.
Oh!
What a clutch
First
coming
mistake
in
was assumed-
so well for KC here. Crab being able to clean up
Switching
with a
sides.
three-piece chicken.
Match
And
point.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely insane round from Crab there. Stepping up when their team needed them the most, winning a 1v3 with some incredibly clean shots there.
I
Those
mean,
first 2 kills, perfection. The 3rd kill, just winning that patience game.
and now OT has been flipped for KC Saber. If they can win this, defense round for them, that's map 2 inside of KC after. What?
Yeah, absolutely. VeeKay holding here on, holding A this time. Tarek potentially wants to challenge this. Just trying to do a little bit of a jump peek in. Spike not really committed anywhere yet now, and starting to work its way up into A. Drisk holding here. Recalls the bot, but still, you know, Trico lurking up B. Trico versus Drisk could be an important first encounter here. Could dictate where everyone goes. 3 players though, working on to A. It's
Yeah.
just VeeKay on this site, holding for a high angle peek, but they're all coming low. Sees the drone, breaks the drone, but is forced off. They force the TP away. It's just into backside. Shock darts coming in, trying to clear him out. Wall comes in as well. VeeKay is alone on site, walled off and isolated. Trico though does get Drisk on one list.
On B.
But Legend, though, is up in here through. Oh no, this Legend lurk could be disastrous here for KC or
He's got
euphoric
their
if you're an OS
spawn.
member. Spike is going all the way to B, but there are still 2 players here in mid to meet this potentially, but they still the crouching
30
tiger
seconds left.
hidden Legend here. Still holding. Here's the steps.
Right next to him.
They gotta, do they swing for this? They do! Legend gets the first though, and then just gets out. Oh, Tarek can
TK
also
mission
get one as
gets
well.
one as
VeeKay
well, but-
trades one back though onto Legend, 3 versus 3. Spike will
10
go
seconds
down.
Found them. Spike planted.
The Odin spamming away. Oh, great shock dart.
That
There's
shock
a bunch of damage.
Civic to
Shock
11.
dart's being traded as well though. Another good shock dart.
One enemy
Oh, Brennan.
Oh my
player
God.
standing.
Those kills were fast and
became-
furious.
Oh my God! It just became Avenger Civil War up
Switching
in here.
sides.
Everything just
Overtime.
getting traded in instant seconds. Brenaan being able to clean up several kills for OS. Back to
Right.
even half.
Brennan was the
Oh
last one
my.
standing as we go to round 29.
Here.
I need to get a sip of my water at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. These rounds going faster. As Brennan back with these naked, back with the glass cannon op. Potentially going to take a really aggressive angle with this.
Wow.
And
So
they
it looks
will.
Like the glass cannon again on A,
They're
but
not
it looks
going to
like
give it to him.
Yeah.
Dash will also expire with no contact. VeeKay lurking up mid. 3 players here over on B, which is just being lightly held here by Legend and some KJ util here placed by Drisk. VeeKay sees one, sees Drisk. An important battle here, but they're both just one to back off.
Sorry, we'll spot him
Storming
leaving,
on
but
yellow here.
KC
Rico
have
trying to
B.
take space here, runs into Legend. Big first kill there from Otter. 4 versus 5 as we go into the retake. Ooh, Otter. Oh,
Good
but
shot
Terra was
back
hiding
by
there.
TK.
No. Ooh,
Right.
got a headshot through the wall, I believe, onto TK. Down to just 17 HP, but still has some util to throw for this.
The drone's coming out as well.
Does reveal Trico. 2 players here, yellow. One gets one. VeeKay and Trico each get one apiece, though. Naked Op does make this a little harder. Trico spamming away through the jet smoke. Gets tagged, gets another onto Brenaan. And VeeKay gets it up onto Terracid for their second of the round. The dynamic duo VeeKay and Trico both at 31 kills here to go to round 30.
Kills is crazy. Oh my lord.
This
What a
dynamic
round.
duo.
Whoa. Just Casey being able to just more or less be able to systematically pick apart B main and getting that original kill on Legenex on
Right
B
here.
opened up so many possibilities for Casey as well. Otter did die for her crimes for trying to push up the snowman, but just took so much space in the process.
Yep, absolutely. Working our way up here. Spike kind of outside of A right now. Legend holding alert. Ooh, some A aggression here. Aggression up through mid. Legend is there to meet it. They're just, nope, they take the space and they get out. Try not to give their lives. Risk holding for a flank.
They've taken up a much more passive angle. Legend versus Crerb.
Oh, Legend, but
Oh.
Crerb wins it out. That's a big first pick here. That's
But
one
it's
of the
gotten a lot
controllers
of
down.
rotates to mid. They've left VeeKay all alone on A, but they're about to rotate back, it seems. Crerb going to screens.
Oh, what a shot
Getting
from
a
VeeKay.
kill onto Brenaan. Oh, disgusting. But looks like Randy's been able to make his way and break that trademark front sight.
But the Odin has rotated over. Molly's coming in. Bit of a miss, but still.
But the
Fortunate
thing
for the
is,
spike going B.
The spike is going B, and Monkey D Luffy has managed to steal so much time. The only one even remotely close enough is Otter, and she's gonna have to be able to pull out a miracle to get this one.
Oh, Otter hears this. Oh,
Gets
but TK
immediately
wins it.
swung
30
by
seconds left.
TK.
Four
Bomb
versus
goes
five.
down.
Numbers advantage here, but Randy under tube here. The timing of this mid encounter here. VeeKay, I think, is trying to deal with it. Oh,
They
Drisk,
both spot
the discipline.
Drisk in such a good
3
position.
players, Snowman. Oh no, VeeKay with the knife out at the worst possible time. And Drisk can't win with though. Crerb gets Drisk. Spike is tapped. Shock darts does come in, get some
No
damage.
more.
Oh, and the
My
wall
ult is
bang
ready.
as well. 2
and the wall
versus
bang
2.
connect.
Hunter's Fury. Time ticking down. Then exposed, spamming the smokes now. Oh, gets one.
But he's
Randy. It's
sticking.
all just sticking. Pros don't fake with the shock dart.
What the
TK
shock
picks
dart?
up their third.
Oh my god. What a round. I mean, Randy being able to get that lurk on VeeKay in
Switching
mid,
sides.
as well as TK being able to
Overtime.
clean up everyone with his Hunter's Fury, with both his shocks, being able to clinch that 15th round for OS.
VeeKay probably kicking themselves there. With their knife out. It's a crucial moment, unfortunately. After finding it earlier in that round.
I mean, even so,
Right
VeeKay
here.
with 32 kills, Trico with 31. What a what a game from
Yeah,
both
but
of them.
even attack though. Terror and Randy at 26 and 23 up
Scanning
My
ahead.
God.
each, and then Brenaan only right behind him with 25. The names you expect are showing up gigantic in this map.
What a timing. If TK plays this right, he might be able to find something up a main. but
Yeah,
he
they,
elects not
OS
to
is
push.
so good at working these like timings, getting in so deep here.
Wow.
Much space has been taken here already. Trico potentially
Trico
looking to
about to
battle
peek.
Drisk here.
Drisk
Drisk
about
might swing into this. Trying to shoulder jiggle it. Runs in. Ooh, fight is
Spots
taken.
Trico.
Trico electing to get out. Terror
But
though.
TK's got their spawn.
Oh, VeeKay gets one. But... Oh, VeeKay got 2, but Harbor traded back. 2 versus 2. Crab though gets
2v2.
Legend. 2 versus 2. Definitely hot and heavy here in the middle part of the round. Spike will go down.
That bomb beat is going down.
Molly comes out.
Spike
Cannot
planted.
stop the plant though. Odin to deal with right now.
But we've
Risk and
seen
Randy
this duo
though, they're so
before.
good at this duo. This Odin though is really obnoxious to deal with.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
but they
They
just spray him
both
down.
Manages to get
It's all on Crab again. They need to come up clutch again. Because the double swing is just too
The
much.
double
Drisk gets the last kill.
Drisk and Randy. What a dynamic duo. Every single time I feel we've seen those two together.
Ultimate ready.
They have never missed. They have played
Shield
off
going
each other
out.
so well this entire game, and even through the first map as well.
Yeah,
Switching
this series
sides.
has just been them
Match
winning
point.
these high leverage situations. And OS, now it's their turn to put the match point pressure on the KC.
Yeah, I mean, I was just praising VeeKay and Trico last round, but as you said, Randy at 28 kills. He's been such a dominant force for OS, putting in the work, 2Ks, 3Ks, almost every other round it feels. Wow. Oh my god.
Here.
Absolutely working up mid now. Brenaan aggressive with a good dart, and they're spamming through. Does get no damage though. Somehow no damage traded back and forth through that Viper Orb.
That drone will come in. It will spot nothing, I believe.
Yeah,
They're
kind of slow now. Team OS
down.
slowing it down a little. Being more deliberate though. Still leaning over to A though. They do have Trico and Crerb waiting for him potentially. The orb has been smoked off. Trico pops dash. But it's a little early, it seems. It will wear off. They just have to hold this tight little corner and hope Util doesn't rain on top of them. 4 players here looking to exit A, and they're all rotating over to B. This fake is gamble is going awry. Trico is going to need to get at least 1, probably 2 here.
That dart will come in from Civic on B, and it won't scan anything. It looks like they've just settled into a more default defense here, but it looks like OS are just kind of waiting for the go signal, and they're just going to chill. They're
40
saying, hey,
seconds,
we
35
want the wall
seconds left.
clean. And
Here
they're
comes the
going to
exact.
go
Trico's
through
gonna
it.
get cleared by that. Swings into a
Will
bunch
get
of them.
clear. Legend and Monkey D Luffy both getting kills onto Trico and VeeKay. The bomb coming in.
Oh, it's all on there. Great
Crerb
initial
managed to get-
go back
Oh,
from
happy
Crerb,
though.
but it's 3 versus 4. The Reckoning,
The Reckoning-
comes out again.
Monkey D
Brennan
Luffy.
gets it. Oh, it's
Oh,
all
up to
on
Honda's sleeve, but
Drisk cleans
cannot.
it up.
Attackers
Oh
win.
my.
Oh, a
I-
hard-fought map win is 15-17, a 2-0 lead now for OS in this series. Feels like a heartbreaking map to lose if you are KC.
I will say though, what a showing from VeeKay and Trico, especially seeing as they are number 1 and number 2 on that leaderboard. Oh my god.
3 players got you 30 kills that map.
Oh my god. It felt
VeeKay
an
averaging
entire
over a kill per round in a 32-round map, really putting it all on the line, but coming up agonizingly short there.
I
Back
feel
against
like
the wall now as a Cold Brew member. They're going to need to
Yeah.
dig their heels in and treat this almost not even 1 map at a time, almost 1 round at a time as they look to claw back and execute the reverse sweep to defend their crown. OS
mean-
just 1 map away from
I mean-
regaining supremacy in Apprentice. We'll take a
Wow,
quick
yeah.
5-minute break, I think, and reset. Get ready for this next map.
We'll see you soon.
My heart is sewn into my sleeve, and the threads are burning to break free. Do you feel anything at all? While I lie here on the ground, I felt you take over my mind when I knelt to beg you for your time. And like a bitch, I let you in. But now I'm slowly giving in to ending it. Erase me. I'd rather be under the dirt since you left me. I won't stop until I'm gone. There's no healing when the only way to love you is to swallow the knife 1 inch at a time. There's no healing, and the only way to love you is to swallow the knife 1 inch at a time. 1 inch at a time. Inch at a
All right, everybody, welcome back after an absolutely thrilling map number 2 on Icebox, where the OS Prophetic Paninis were able to steal home court advantage and steal map 2 17 to 15, despite the valiant efforts of VeeKay and Trico, both over 30 kills. But Monkey D Luffy, aka Randy, countered with 30 of their own from a more balanced OS attack, as they just managed to squeak that map across the finish line and are now on set point here as we go to bind.
I mean, that last map, there were just so many instances where OS were down 3-4 rounds, and they just managed to just string together so many rounds in a row. Like, I'm thinking at the beginning of the first half and at the end of the second, they were down, what, 4-0? And then at one point, it was 9-12 in favor of KC. It was just so close, and OS just managed to pull themselves together and get those crucial rounds to get to OT and eventually get themselves over the board. I'm excited to see what they both pull out on Bind, however, our third map here in this best of 5.
Yeah, absolutely here. I mean, you are a member of KC. You got to reset the mental after what feels like an absolutely heartbreaking loss, as they'll need to battle back like they've never battled back before.
I mean, honestly, that last map, it's like if that map was a pirate ship, let's say. It felt like we were like a little barnacle stuck onto the side and just like kind of there for the ride the entire time. And it was just like, what's gonna happen? And it just felt like the ship kept course correcting to one side or another. It was just, wow, so many different things happened in the span of like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and all of a sudden Otter gets 2 kills, and then all of a sudden there's a pincer at the back, and then there's a wall, and then there's another wall, and then there's a nanostorm. It was just, there was so much stuff that happened, and it's just honestly heartbreaking that KC, they were so close to getting so many of those rounds.
Absolutely. That's such a, either side would have been crushed to lose that map.
Absolutely.
As you've invested 32 rounds of Valorant. That's almost 2 games if you consider average round amounts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think anyone would be heartbroken to lose a map that goes several rounds into overtime. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah.
But we'll have to see how KC can bounce back from this.
Oh, yeah.
As we go to here, waiting for the players to get back in, and we'll go to bind what could be the last map of the Apprentice season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking forward to a good map. I mean, Icebox, I think, was just a taste of what both of these teams are truly capable of, and I'm excited to see more from both of these teams. Bind is really just a toss-up map. I mean, if OS win this map, they win the entire series and clinch and prevent KC from being back-to-back champions. Season 5 and Season 6, that will be a dream that will be crushed if OS managed to steal this away from.
Alright, here we go into Agent Select. Drisk immediately locking in that deadlock. On to Sleep showing the deadlock. We could have a deadlock versus deadlock matchup here on this map. Legend Act locks in the Brim. The standards can smoke for this map makes a ton of sense. That his ult, the orbital, is so powerful here on Bind. So many corners to clear out. The Molly lineup reigns supreme.
I believe one thing that is very slightly surprising to me, I believe Brenaan usually plays Raze on Bind. That's a lot of teams would normally opt to. Her kit is just very, very good for the close corners that Bind provides. This map is just very good for that sort of thing. But going for an ISO pick cover instead is very interesting to me. I mean,
Well, a double flash initiate here. Breach has a lot of really interesting tricks on this map, but it's not overall like a normal standard agent on this map. You rarely see double initiator here, or if you do it as generally like an info initiator, like a fade potentially here. The big lock-in all at once comes in. The double duelist comp here coming out. Single initiator Sky.
this is an extremely explosive comp from KC. I mean, I don't think this is a comp that they they are not familiar with. I think this is something that all of these players have done, and this applies for both sides as well. As Brenaan looks like he hovers off that ISO and goes back to the Raze pick, which he has normally picked in the regular season as well. Just looking like a very standard comp for both teams. Looks like something
Yeah, I
they've
mean, the
done
double
before.
flash initiator, they're going to be really explosive on this attack, and then when it does get to their defensive side, could we see a repeat of Lotus with these two flash initiators, these really powerful flood retakes? Well, we'll have to wait 12 rounds to see that. We'll see what their attack is, though, with these double flashes as well.
Well, as we load into this pistol round, I believe this is the first map where the two teams have swapped sides. OS, I believe, started defense on both Icebox and Lotus, but it will be KC starting defense this time around. So,
Yes, absolutely. Looks like we got 3 players here setting up on B, 2 into hookah. And it looks like OS will also be setting up onto the B site. Players ready to fight hookah, 1 ready to fight long. The deadlocks may do battle long, where everyone else scraps it out here.
looks like
VeeKay
KC are going to
alone.
be going explosive push out of hookah. So, will they be able to get a pick? Let's find out in about 3, 2, 1.
Good flash.
but
Oh,
this
he
is
kind of flashed
team
himself.
flash.
The
Oh
reswing.
no!
Legend chasing after, gets some damage. Oh, it's a good nade. Does get Trico, but the nade trades back. Oh, 10 HP.
10 HP Brenaan, but does not die and will get healed back up.
And the rotate is on. It's going to be on VeeKay and Crerb to hold here on the A site. Here comes the stim beacon running in. Oh, swinging on through out of the smoke.
Spike
Can't
planted.
find any. Brenaan gets him as well. Honda, though, gets Legend. VeeKay gets Drisk. 3 versus 3 very quickly. The round is equalizing. 2 players on the flank. Will TK be looking the right way for this? Did you hear the steps? Oh, he's playing a nice little angle here. Here comes the stun. Swings
That
off his
stun
own
does
stun.
connect.
Sky, though, gets
One enemy
TK.
remaining.
Brenaan gets his 3rd. And TK will clean it up. The pistol goes to
Yeah,
OS.
Unfortunately, that explosive play for KC outside of hookah did not work, as Trico did get team flashed by Civic, while the nade did manage to get Brenaan to 10 HP. That was immediately negated by Randy's heal, and OS were just able to run over KC on A in response.
Yeah, absolutely here. Just the timing, just a millisecond raw, leading to the double, leading to that tragic team flash. And then the nades almost causing the raise trade, but goes the favor. OS, Sky Flash trying to take Showers control now. Spike is on that B side. Working
looks
their
like
way up now into A short. Trico.
But Trico's walked up Showers. Looks like she's been able to clear out all of this space outside of it, and if she plays her cards right, she might be able to walk up on 3 people in short. Do they expect her to be here? No, they do not. She will get 1, will get 2 with a classic.
Launching smoke.
All of a sudden, Legenex is pinched.
That's a good nade. Gonna have to run out of his Legend. Ooh, but sprays him down with that Spectre. 4 versus 3 now, but still 2 really big kills. Those guns, unfortunately, not recoverable for
The
KC at the time
deadlock
being.
over here.
Net comes in, wall coming in for back sight.
No escape.
Util being traded. That does catch,
That does catch out Otter.
but they're just gonna sit in it. Good dog. Oh, but Drisk gets 1. Crerb does get 1 back, but
Spike
Drisk brings
down,
back for their
B.
2nd of the
30
round.
seconds left.
Walking on out. Oh, the stun.
Last
They're also
player
stunned,
standing.
and Legend gets 1 as
Last
well.
player standing.
But it's a 1v1, but Civic has a... Oh, but it's a classic versus a Vandal. He's going to have to be so pinpoint precise with his shots if he's going to want to land this one. But Drisk
Right.
looks like he's struggling a little
Likes
with
the hookah.
that jump up to hookah.
I have the spike.
Has to commit to
That
this.
10
pistol
seconds
is also
left.
about to break. Looks like Drisk just get that flank down. But does he expect
Oh, the
Civic to be
classic.
up in his face? No, he does not. They managed to convert the Thrifty round with only a classic, and Civic manages to carry over
Thrifty.
that Vandal to the next
I'll
round.
crab wolf next time. Make it
Hashtag
easier
free
for
gun.
ya.
Hashtag free gun. Wow.
But really,
I mean-
that was really just Trico. She
Yeah,
has such
absolutely.
a powerful and impactful flank. They're getting 2 initial picks, putting him on the back foot immediately.
Just the showcase of the classics there for sure. Being able to clear Showers just so early just proved to be such a pincer in the back for OS. I mean, Wow, and all of a sudden OS are forced onto a save here on the
Yeah, and that's
third
I think our
round.
first non-converted pistol round anti-eco.
Yeah,
Our first eco round win here for these second rounds of halves.
yeah, I mean,
VeeKay looking to take a fight showers here. Will they oblige? There are 3 players here. Could end up in the same position here, getting spammed down by a lot of classics. The flash is going to come in. The dash timing. Oh, he's really committed now, and the flash comes in, has to use the smoke to get out. Stun comes in, avoids that as well. Like, VeeKay swings forward, gets one, but is immediately traded back by Brenaan.
Down A.
That's a
That's
gun
a vandal
down.
recovered for OS, I believe. In the hands of Brenaan.
Yep. Round becoming slightly more dangerous. All the players are on, 3 players on A. It's all up to Sky there over on the B site. Still though, 2 players in shower. Spike still not committed off of A.
Seems like
Tapping
OS,
away.
yeah. Seems like OS have has stalled a little bit, trying to put some question marks in the minds of KC as they split into a 2-2 on each site. It looks like Drisk and who is that? Is it just Drisk? It's just Drisk. He's just
It's
pooping
just
around.
trying to make some presence here.
Yeah.
30 seconds left.
Oh, but
Stun
the fault
comes
line
out.
only-
It does catch on Crerb. Molly's on through. Nate's storming through as well. In the smoke though.
Managed to get some
There's a
chip
Molly.
damage onto Crerb.
Brennan though is so low.
Spike planted.
Drops the gun,
Oh
but
no,
right
but
into
immediately
Crerb.
taken down in that smoke.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Honda gets 2.
Oh,
The
the
nade
nade
Rico.
lands onto Brenaan, who had 20, I believe it was 20 HP or so.
Yeah, it got scary there, but in the end,
Yeah.
only 1 player dies. A really clean anti-eco comes out here from KCs. They put 2 on the board.
Yeah, Brenaan there on 10 HP, unfortunately, just 1 hit from that nade. Cleaning up that round, and although, yeah, that pick onto VeeKay at the very beginning of the round gave them a vandal that they could toss around to teammates with more HP, but it proved to be for naught, as Crerb was just hiding in that smoke on triple.
Yep, absolutely here. Good stabilizing round there. Money will now begin to build here for KC if they can keep putting more rounds together. A winner save round here for OS. Ooh,
VeeKay pushed
VeeKay
off.
taking a fight here. Good flash. Let's him on. Drisk tries. Let's take this fight. VeeKay just CT's out.
Oh, but that ult does
No.
not connect onto anyone, but that fault line is good to connect onto Otter. Will they push farther into Hookah? They know Otter is
oh,
here,
there's
and
spam,
they
and I
will
think
spam
no.
her, but will they spam more, or
Has to get out. Gets away from the volley util,
Oh.
but cannot gets run down there. Suto just trade back.
Spike down.
Drisk gets 1 though right back. Brennan gets 1 onto VeeKay.
Drisk
4
does
versus 2.
manage to pull out his own chest to be able to secure sight. The bomb does go down, and all of a sudden it's a 4v2 in favor of OS.
They do have the money to go for this if they want.
So they'll be electing to just push up together, seeing if they can get any picks together first.
Brennan though is in elbow.
That'll be the signal that both of them are CT for OS. Smoke does.
Oh,
smoke
good
does
flash
on
from
and
TK.
that
They
blind is
tied the
good for
corner.
Both of them.
Oh, and TK's not done with them yet. More
One
breach
enemy
still coming in. Drisk gets Crerb, and Legend gets Rico.
TK's util there just proving to be too great. That blind just getting both of them and pushing them both into that corner, that front line, just proving that stuns might not just be cosmetic after all.
They're only cosmetic if you're the one who cast them.
Mm,
It's for your teammate, they work pretty well.
fair enough, fair enough. Understandable. Yeah,
All right, here,
wow.
2-2.
2-2.
Economic round now. Precarious economic round, but the op now in the hands of VeeKay.
Yeah. I mean, he's posted up on his aggressive angle and he's been doing this all game, but that blind does not blind him, but it does blind his teammate. Will they expect him top track?
No,
Looks
the
like
jet
dash
dash.
runs out.
Jump peeks
Ooh,
it. They
jump
does.
peek is good to
They
spot
don't know it's an
top
op though.
Ooh. But they like to back up anyway. They say I don't want anyone to get this guy on top of this vehicle. I want to leave.
Oh, Drisk, good net, and it
Hey,
catches Civic.
Civic will get netted by Drisk.
They are coming to support though.
Ooh.
Counter net comes in.
goes in. Will manage to get this guy front in Monkey D Luffy as well. But it looks like they'll TP to A, but they've already got 2 to receive in Crerb and VeeKay.
Yep, Op is still there.
Op is so definitely still there, but it looks like they'll have to work with a lot closer of an angle here. He won't have the... He is still good to contest U-Haul with that bazooka gun. Looks like going... Pushing into...
Drisk though walks through. 1. VeeKay the Op gets another onto Brenaan. 3 versus 4.
Oh,
The
Spike
Showstopper
down
comes in,
A.
collects Randy.
Last player
Drisk
standing.
gets cleaned up by
30
Honda.
seconds left.
Ball on Terror in a 1 versus 4, and he can't find any as Honda gets the second of a round, and now 3 rounds for Cold Brew.
yeah. VeeKay especially with his op saying, hey, U-Haul is mine. I don't care if I have a long-range gun. I'm gonna kill you anyway. He gets 2 in U-Haul, and it splinters apart OS's attack in seconds. And also Trigo with that Showstopper just being able to get a spike planter proved to be a huge delay on OS's plan, and just enough time for the rest of KC to be able to flood in and help.
Yep, really good retake there from KC. Really, that initial flood retake, not even letting the spike truly get planted. Drisk though, lurking over here. Ult comes in, taking a big U-Haul control, but no one's there. They were aware of the ult economy. Flash comes in as well. Here comes the Showstopper from Brenaan. This is the deal with this Op, trying to dash on through, gets deep.
But will they
Off. Drisk gets 1 though on that lurk.
wait,
That finds no one.
but we'll get shot back. Oh my god,
Now.
Brenaan will get VeeKay. Brenaan is so low.
This guy gets 1.
Last player
my God.
standing.
Legend will manage to get caught. It's all up to VeeKay with his op.
Spike
It looks
planted.
like he's going to opt to save.
Yep.
Yeah,
Trying to keep that Op on board. Players are being healed now.
yeah. It looks like he's inching towards CT. It doesn't seem like he'll op. Sorry.
Might just be trying to find an exit here, but yep, now just selecting to save. Does have the Blade Storm available as well.
Yeah, but looks
But-
like.
Too little time for 4 there.
Yeah, I mean everything happened so fast with Brenaan putting a Showstopper backside, just being able to just disrupt Casey's plan in a matter of mere seconds, just being able to be like, hey,
Here
there's
comes
the
the
gigantic
TP,
rocket
they're all
launcher
just hiding
next
there, saving their guns, building the bank.
Yeah. They will opt to be in the teleporter. I'll see
All right, here the Op is brought in. Their money's still decent, so they will be able to buy rifles, but they will be forced to save if they lose this round.
Yeah, I mean, besides the operator. Oh no, they can buy. No, I thought their econ was.
Yeah, rounds are being traded back and forth, so neither team has like a tremendous bank, so losing 2 in a row will generally guarantee the save.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting though. I mean, everyone's still on guns. Nothing too fancy here. I mean, looks like VeeKay will be posted up outside of long. this
GK
time
though
around.
does have that Rolling Thunder available here for the Paninis.
Ooh.
Playing a much slower round this time. 4 players though are here on the B side. The Op though is also B long. 2 players might swing into this.
Yeah. Ooh,
Dog will clear him though. Op position is revealed. Stun doesn't get him though. Op's the dash. Hope someone peeks into him.
Open
Here
that.
comes the Rolling Thunder. Oh, it's a good net. Oh, but he gets
in. Oh no, but
Oh,
Legenex
but
is
Legend
right
is
outside.
waiting. Legend gets him. Civic gets 1. Cannot get another of those. Traded back onto is Randy.
But they still don't know the
They
trick.
go
Let's
back
see if
side,
Purple
but Randy gets another. 3 versus 4. Spike is down. Oh no, and a Legend flanking yet again. Oh wait, they think they're aware, and they
so
are
aware
aware.
of this.
3
Over
versus
there.
2 though still.
Still a
They're
very
content to
doable
play
round
post
for
plant
KC.
here
It's
from
like hard to
Team
write.
Long. Randy takes first contact here.
No surprises.
Swinging out into this.
One
Oh, what a
enemy
shot!
remaining.
But Randy gets their 3rd. Oh, it's a good flash. Just got the stick. Gets it to half. The Terror's there to clean it up. 4 rounds now
Four
for
rounds,
the
yeah.
Paninis.
Honestly, a very clean round for the side of Randy and Monkey D Luffy, managing to get a 3-piece to be able to get sight.
That
those
initial-
savages, yeah.
That initial
Wow.
util from Randy and Drisk to just catch VeeKay there.
Oh
And
yeah,
render that op useless was an excellent use of really excellent use of the deadlock util.
yeah.
Not something you see a lot.
accidentally making him blind dash into the TP and straight into
No
Legenex's
heroics. Follow
crosshair
protocol.
was insane while netted.
Blade Storm though on the table here for VeeKay. Takes a
Gets
bunch of
back.
damage. Has to leave. All players here. Looks like all the roads are leading towards A now. He needs to try to find one. This is the first knife though. Updraft. Oh, but it's into a smoke. Gets out. Crab though hiding here.
Crerb is in
As the
U-Haul.
sheriff walks
Will they
out.
expect him
but
here?
Drisk
They
sees
did
him.
spot him.
Spike
And Randy
planted.
cleans up that kill. Oh, head angle is seen here from what Sky Flashes are traded. Both players blinded. Honda trying to make something happen here.
Ooh, but
Legend
Legend getting
does
someone from
kill sleep.
Ben.
VeeKay. Oh, what a shot on that
Oh, getting a
VeeKay. Well,
enemy
it's
remaining.
a
Getting a
third.
third!
Rounds
Oh my
ready.
god, onto Trigo, and he knows that he spotted the head of Oh wait, no, never mind, he hasn't. He's looking around. He's like, I want my
That's
4K.
one there.
Getting that
Of course.
4K, he will. 4 headshots in succession. Getting
Four
a flawless.
very
Oh my
crucial.
god, a 5th round as well for OS.
Or both orbital strikes are available. We could have some Venn diagrams of doom this round. Just
Yeah, I mean,
Sleep though also does have the deadlock off on lock as well. Will they manage to pull one to a grave?
well, the Yoinketh. We will see. It looks like they might opt to immediately just ult U-Haul, it seems like, and that if they play that Crerb, that will get Crerb.
Oh,
Looks
VeeKay blinded
VeeKay
off with the double blinds here, forcing him off both
Yeah.
immediate angle fights.
Yeah, but oh, that doesn't get Crerb though. Will
Oh.
they manage to get the timing onto Crerb? They will
Oh.
not.
Trades
Oh,
going back and forth there. VeeKay is traded, but Trico does trade back. Civic gets one onto Legend. That's the orbital down though, and they're
Oh,
forced
but they
to rotate.
TP, and Otter is the only one to receive. She's gonna have to delay long enough for her
Oh,
teammates
this is a really
to
good trip
rotate.
though. Will be annoying. Here it
That
comes
will
to the
get
grave. Gets one. Gets another good ult.
Oh
gets
my
another.
god! That orbital strike coming in huge.
Go and meet your maker.
Big 2K and great use of the orbital strike. Collect that 4th round here for KC.
That deadlock, you know what? They have it, they yoink
Who
it.
needs equipment?
No, I think that's really what the mantra of that entire round was, with Otter just kind of just hanging around and long,
Listening.
heard the TPs, and was able to get the concuss.
Over
Off the
there.
concuss, managed to get the
Yeah.
yoink.
It's a really good trip.
Onto,
It's really hard to break with the util that they have available to them.
Absolutely.
VeeKay once again with the operator.
Looks like they're posted up on this aggressive angle, but the OS will not be here to match the energy, as they will be headed up long.
They will get orb though here onto Trico.
Do they expect 2 here? Oh, well, it looks like it'll just be 1 as they just
That
post
will
up
though.
Civic.
That will break the trip though.
Ooh.
Civic swings out, gets
Well,
one.
managed to go-
Cannot get a second though. Just trades right back. 4 versus 4. That is the controller down.
Yeah, getting the
Once again, the
brimstones out
orbital
is
strike
huge.
will not be available.
And it looks like everyone except for Trico has. Oh, never mind. VeeKay has elected to say, hey, maybe completely rotating over to B is not a good idea, especially when they aren't out yet. But it looks like OS are going to want to re-hit this site fairly soon.
Crab gonna need to come big potentially. 2 and 2 could run into the 4. Oh, sees the head. What a shot!
What a shot onto
Good molly as
Brenaan.
well.
Hold them to their grave.
Uh-oh.
No
Oh.
Wait, that doesn't connect.
How
Back
did that not
side.
get him?
Oh, maybe.
Living life in the tube, being dangerous.
30 seconds left.
That's his house.
One enemy
Oh, what a
remaining.
Oh
flick.
my god,
Spike
what a
down
flick on the
B.
TK. Oh my god. Otter and Crerb holding down B. They say, this is my domain.
My smokes
For-
can block the enemy's
Forget
line of
getting
sight.
onto B.
Once
They
they're
don't.
blind,
They didn't even
move.
need that hookah trip. Wow. Just holding
Yeah.
down that site.
Crab owns
So
a Vandal for home defense, like Kingdom intended. Making their stronghold home in that tube. They're avoiding the avoid getting yanked from their house.
Yeah. This old dog still's got some new tricks, or whatever their voice line is.
Something like that. Outthought, outfought. That's the
Yeah.
other line. That's when I say the most.
You know.
All right, they are lining up here
Ooh, but
for
do they
a B
expect
hit. The op though is waiting. Oh, misses the shot.
Shot goes
Unfortunately,
wide.
it's out though. Oh, good stun though. They're going to be running this down potentially with aggression. Okay, and Honda going to have to hold this. Here comes the util combo again. Oh, Brennan gets through. No ults available for either team at the moment. It's just going to be guns and util that is available. No one committing yet. They're starting to walk away slowly here. Two players, though, are still holding on, and they've taken pretty aggressive angles here. Taking more showers control.
Seems like OS have elected to at least start rotating out to A. Notably, Randy with the bomb. It looks like TK and Drisk are going to keep causing some more confusion on B.
Yep, they did force another. Yeah, they did force that other rotate, but there are.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, here comes the stack. They're about to run down. Crerb is going to need to go pretty big here. There are 4 players. Oh, great flash combo there, Brennan.
Really?
Zooming through.
Oh,
VeeKay gets one on the Drisk, though. Crerb gets another. What a
Crerb and
shot.
VeeKay both getting the planter as
down.
well.
Down A.
Phantom diff. Terrorkit does recover the spike. 2 versus 5. Gets one. 2 versus 4. TP's away.
10
Oh,
seconds
and
left.
VeeKay will be here to receive.
Legend
soon.
is in an awkward position here. VeeKay with that off.
Enemy remaining.
Gets some. Legend
Spike
gets
down
Trico,
B.
but there's just no time. They're just going to have to save. They do save full armor, though.
Yeah. Casey just being able to run down the clock there with all their stall utility. I mean,
Last
VeeKay
round
and
before
I
the
believe those
switch.
Otter being, even though they were pushed off of their early aggressive angles, were just able to stall out so much time. It proved, eventually the run just proved unwinnable, just based on the fact that they kept attempting to rotate, and I don't think OS could make up their mind about where they wanted to hit fast enough. So,
Yeah, and this initial op kills also always slow things down like that. Looking to equalize there, 6.5, but defenders sided map, so not feeling too terrible if you're a Panini supporter.
Oh, but it looks like 3 out of showers.
Right
They're going to. Looks like they're gonna flash out of that
Good
blind.
flash. VeeKay also gets Brennan with that first pick.
Beacon down.
Peeking out of
Ooh.
hookah, and now they're storming on through. Legend's just gonna run away.
Legend does not want any of the
Oh,
sauce.
no, he does kind of want it a little bit, but it's
Oh,
just
he
late.
wants the sauce? He wants the sauce. Holy moly.
They're like
He's
ships in the
walking
night.
back.
Oh, but he has this flank.
Wait, he's
All right,
flanking.
this is an aggressive flank. Drisk, though, installs a bulldog. Oh, gets immediately cleaned up by young Civic. Terror, hammers on through.
Do they expect...
Running on through is Monkey D Luffy. Okay, Randy. Trying to get to a backside position. Legend, though, on this flank. Oh, gets one.
Oh, but getting one on the Crerb.
The flank
Rim
goes
for
down.
Rim brawl. But will they expect
Oh,
Trico?
Trico trades
No,
back,
they
though.
don't.
2 versus
Whoa.
4. AC looking to make it 7.
One enemy remaining.
All on Legend.
All on Legend.
Very
Gets one.
likely.
Trico trades it right back.
7-5 half. I think this is the first time we've seen Casey up after the first half.
Yep.
Switching
Defender-sided map
sides.
I've felt, but so we'll see if 7-5 is enough. What do KC have for us here on attack? We'll now
Yeah, I
see
mean-
with these double flash initiators. Will we see shades of Lotus with really aggressive flash retakes?
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what Casey cook up here on attack if they're in the kitchen and they're stewing up a storm.
There.
Looks like they're opting to go B for the first initial hit. Looks like 4 of them are going long, except for Trico, who is going short. Maybe to cause some general chaos and mayhem. Who knows? Not me.
Focus.
Alrighty here. That round about to start. It's like an immediate wall is going to come out from Drisk. But it's just Trico on this side. Flash reveals nothing as they fight for this early orb control in showers.
Trico will hear all his kerfuffle now, though, and will...
Oh, and the
he'll still
Boombot will
have-
bring out all this util.
But in the meantime, everyone else on KC has worked up long. That Skydog has at least gotten out some util of 1 elbow.
Flash comes in, but they still have these 2 trips to deal with Legend and Brennan holding on-site proper. Drisk is already rotated all the way over. Minute left. 5 players still alive. Here comes the smoke. Here comes the initiation. Oh, but it's a great initial stun. Legend swings into it, gets 1. But Trico trades right back. Drisk gets onto Honda. Crerb trades onto Brennan. Drisk gets back onto Trico. Plant will go down, but it's a 3 versus 2. Low
Spike
health,
planted.
though, on Crerb. VeeKay hiding
They know
in
that Garden's not
enemy
letting
Garden.
this
Drisk
up.
gets their third of the round.
All
All
up to
on Trico.
VeeKay.
Sorry, on VeeKay. Cannot get it.
Wow.
Randy cleans it up.
Drisk just going huge. You know, and I said the last time that
Don't even
whoever,
start
I think
that
it was
shit,
Otter and
VeeKay.
Crerb just going crazy on B. They said B is my domain. Drisk answers back pistol round, says, hey, I'm the one defending now. Get out of my swamp.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
Making those classic works. Really great placement of those trips. Really blunting that initial exec there of Cold Brew.
Absolutely. And Brenaan's nade coming in at the same time that the sensor went off as well managed to disrupt the hit long enough for the rest of KC to rotate through. Not KC, OS to rotate through as well.
KC now, we're looking to steal yet another pistol eco round here.
An Ella, Marshall? It's a Marshall.
So Marshall here for Brenaan. VeeKay is walking up, holding a pretty tight angle here. VeeKay swings into it. Oh, what a shot from Brenaan, flicking over to it. Trico though.
Almost
Also
everyone.
working their way up. Oh, but it's
Gets the
another from
second.
Brenaan.
Oh, what a shot!
Now smoking off, trying to nade, forcing him back off even more. 3 versus 5. Round looking pretty comfortable right now for the Paninis.
Like KC are electing to head back to A, but little do they know that both Legend and TK have a good hold on short. They've got, and it looks like TK, the
Another
Marshall,
Marshall.
is back on the grind again. Will manage to find the shoulder of Otter and will take her down, but the other two
Flash comes
still
in, doesn't
here.
catch ledge. They
One
walk out into
enemy
ledge, who
remaining.
sprays into the smoke, gets one. Is hunting
Oh,
Crab.
up
Walks
to
more.
Crab.
Walks into the smoke, but it's Randy that manages to spray through and find that kill. 7-7 now our scoreline here. A flawless and a dangerous bonus round now on the board.
I mean, that round was the round of the Marshalls for real. I mean, wow. I mean, just Brenaan being able to get those 2 picks onto B on both, I believe it was VeeKay and Trico, one in long, one in hookah, and then TK being able to capitalize on the madness as well and getting Otter in short just really proved to cut through their eco.
Yeah, just too much for him there. The Marshall is just an op if they don't buy shields. Rifles though, now in the hands of Cold Brew as they look to get to 8. Look to put a little stabilization into this attacking half. Playing a nice little default here, working up on some showers control. 3 players though are here up in U-Haul pretty much. Dog comes through.
Oh, the dog will
He's one, I
TP.
think. VeeKay popped the stash. Just like the exec has to happen shortly. Oh, first contact is taken
Will
by
spot out
Legend.
one.
Oh, but great. The double duelist swing there's too much for Legend. VeeKay trying to spam through, but takes a bunch of damage for their trouble. Gets out, but only 21 HP left to their name. Chico getting up tie. Good flash, though. Does force him to go off. Brennan gets one,
Spike
but
planted.
Sleep gets one right back there onto Randy. 3 versus 4. TK, 21 HP. Drisk walking out of this smoke heaven, looking to find something with that Bulldog. Flash is high for him as they work their way out. Brennan, though, is walled off, and they're playing pretty far off site right now. Oh, Chico is seen. Spamming away is Drisk. What gets him is Trico.
No escape.
Only 2 HP.
No surprises.
Oh no.
Oh no.
2 versus 4. They kind of netted themselves.
No, managed to get Otter off the back of the
One
net.
enemy remaining.
Net.
VeeKay there does get terror.
All up for
It's
Brenaan.
all on Brennan. Time ticking away. Oh, gets
Oh,
VeeKay
what
for
a
the
shot!
exit. So much
Oh
damage.
my
Only 2
God.
players live. It's a lot of economic damage. That's a good bonus there if you're a Panini.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, getting 3 in the process. Brenaan getting all 3 of those Marshall kills. Wow. We talk about TK being a Marshall menace, but God, did this man whip it out on Vine and just say, hey, I can do it too. I can show him what's up. And God forbid that he just kind of did that. And it was really unfortunate too with that Gravnet by Otter just getting trapping both her and Trico instead. Anyone on the enemy.
Yep, but with the spike and kills acquired, rifles still on the board for KC as they attack. In this 4th round of this half, important economic swing round. Brennan does have that op available there, holding it down B long.
The hit's going to be extremely rapidly paced. That dog will come
The
in, but
molly.
the Brim Molly will prevent it from getting too much info.
So, have a little bit of time left on this stim pack here. Legenex holding strong here. on this tight angle. Alarm bot is coming in here from Trico. They will take showers control. VeeKay and Honda Sleep working their way up and through. Taking this first fight is VeeKay onto Drisk. Shot straight up, but both sides miss. And you're,
Ooh, wait.
caught a little bit is Honda Sleep. Oh, Legend gets one, but trade back immediately by Trico. Honda gets one onto Randy. VeeKay gets one onto Drisk. Very
Great
quickly,
kills
it's
in
a 4v2.
favor of KC. All of a sudden, it's a 4v2.
4 versus 2 here. Low HP though. Onto Crerb though. But the op is so awkward in a retake, especially on bind. Util is reining in, delaying them from pushing out of main. And they're just gonna have to save this op, probably the rifle as well.
I mean, on
Yeah.
OS's first gun round, being able to getting pincered apart so quickly. I mean, I think everyone on the Paninis just started peeking one by one. Drisk attempting to capitalize on the confusion, peeking through that smoke. Unfortunately, did not work in his favor, and neither did any of the other players on A. Unfortunately, Casey getting their 9th round on the board fairly comfortably.
Yep, good, solid. Keeping a lot of players alive there, letting that economy start to build. Op though is still available. See how they like to force around it, or if they're just gonna use it as a big kind of deterrent and see if it can carry the round for them. They do have a Vandal as well. It's gonna be some sheriffs and Legend looking to get cheeky there with the shorty.
I mean, looks like OS are in a fairly weak buy, as besides from the 2 that live, the other 3 are not able to afford guns. But it looks like Casey
Should be able to get to 10 here, but
Yeah.
this op is still dangerous. Is flash though.
Still
Base
posted
is
up
being
on-
taken in
on-
shower. Flash will find nothing. Oh, the flashes keep getting traded back, but that's both sky flashes.
Yeah. Looks like they'll be working up showers in the meantime. Oh, Legend is so pushed far up, but he understands that he's not able to get traded, so elects to go back instead. Oh, but he has
But
this knife
Trico,
ready.
they're two waiting for him, and just has that shorty.
Oh, but the wall saves him and is able to at least leave. Oh,
But
never mind.
Legend is brought down by Crerb.
No shorty shenanigans
Drisk though
this time.
just has
Honestly, Drisk coming up
ghost.
U-Haul with a ghost.
to do some reaping with that, but cannot. Traded and killed immediately there by Honda.
Spike planted.
Oh,
Gets no
that
one.
ult will not connect.
Oh, Terra gets one.
Ooh.
Molly won't catch him either, but will delay his push. Is being held right now by Trico. 3 versus 4. Stop still.
Get Trico.
Trico gets out a little awkward, but gets out. Oh, what a shot from Brenaan with the op.
Brenaan, though.
Last player standing.
But Civic though gets Terror. It's all on Brenaan.
Satchel out.
Just has to try to save the op now.
Unfortunately, that spike taking down is Brenaan's biggest op, as the guy with the op will opt to save.
Yep, gonna bring that weapon in the next 10 rounds now for KC. Can they
Slowly creeping
put the
closer.
stranglehold on this map and get their first map on the board, or will OS show the resilience they've shown in these they showed last map and get a run going on to bring this map back?
Absolutely. I mean, as a reminder, if KC loses map, it's wraps. It's OS is on their 3rd map and they won the other 2 maps. So if KC are unable to pull this win out, that'll be end of the season for Apprentice and a grand finals
Absolutely.
win for OS. Yeah.
Op holding from A, 2 players here on B, but it's just like it's gonna be
Barrier
a
deployed.
5-person B push. Wall is immediately thrown out by Drisk, and is just immediately sprayed down by 2 players. Information being passed on the line. Flash also seeing no one. 2 players now working their way up into hookah. Dog coming in, finds no one. Crerb, what a shot. Gets Terror. Here comes the exact. Oh, but immediately stunned out. Trying to push on through.
Buddy out.
Just holding the smoke. Oh, what a check his
Oh, that's
SD.
great. Connects onto Drisk. Wow.
3 versus
Sound
5.
sensor up.
Just op again, just such an awkward tool for
Listening.
a retake.
Yeah. I mean, having this gigantic gun just is not proving to be a great asset for a retake, and Although Brenaan's always been able to get a pick art too. Fortunate. Oh. Oh, we'll get one.
VeeKay shoulder gets the kill. Legend gets one, but Crerb gets back onto
Last
Brenaan.
player standing.
Ooh, we'll get
Now it's
spam
all
Crerb,
on
though.
to with one does
What a
Randy.
shot, but they no longer. Randy no longer has time for the. Ooh.
Walks right into young Civic. 11 rounds now on the board.
I mean, I think these
Time
last few
out.
rounds.
Yep. Time to recollect.
Yeah. This timeout could not come at a better time for OS. I mean, they've lost the last few rounds the last 4 rounds they've lost, and it's been unfortunate because they've been unable to retake, primarily because, I mean, Brenaan has been getting those picks on the op, but they've been a little too late. I mean, his op is unfortunately serving as a detriment when OS constantly have to keep retaking, and Brenaan is constantly guessing wrong on the sites where KC will hit. So it's proving to be, they have to make something up here with their defense, or unfortunately, KC is 2 rounds off of winning map 3 and taking us to a map 4,
Yep,
perhaps.
retaking serve to a certain amount. If they can steal this map from OS, will then be headed to Ascent, if
Ooh.
that is the case. Timeout ticking down. So what buy they elect to go for here? It might just have to be a save. As they
Yeah,
gear
it
up to
looks
maybe
like-
go on a run at 12 here, or try to steal one away.
Yeah, I mean, save or not, TK still has that Marshall, and that Marshall Menace, he doesn't play with those snipers, and looks like a lot of them elect to get shotguns, a lot of the close
Yeah, I mean,
range.
absolutely. They may be light on buy, but they do still have 3 incredibly powerful ults.
Absolutely. 4, yeah. They got 4 ults, and then
4 ults, but 3 that can absolutely kill a person.
true. Fair enough.
Legend jumping away, Trico taking this contact here.
Wait,
Oh.
he's not gonna expect this timing.
Oh, he's
Will
not
get
Tiverson. He gets mowed down there by Trico. VeeKay dashing forward. Double duelist pushing out here. The cabbages, they find Brenaan. Smoke's coming in.
Blocking sight.
They're trying to aggress.
Looks like the hit will be coming in shortly. Looks like both
Walking
these
onto
duelists
site.
made it out onto site. But do they know that Brenaan is in U-Haul? Oh, yes they do.
Civic finds them.
Very
Flash
shortly.
comes out from TK, but they are just smoked off and only have a Marshall in the smoke. 3 versus 5 into this retake. We do have a flank though coming out, but
Ooh,
Honda
Otter
is Honda Sleep
watching
is
this.
holding. Oh, it's a buck. You gotta run. The group
Oh,
spray
no.
down. Good flash there. The dog though. Shoots the dog.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
no.
Cleans it up. It's not pretty, but it works. VeeKay found Drisk. It's all on
Ooh.
terror.
Updraft
This
is
is
over
Marshall.
that deadlock wall to see if he can find anything in their spawn.
Just held in that cage forever is terror.
Ooh.
And VeeKay makes the swing, gets the kill. 5 chances here at map point
Match
now
point.
for KC as they look to force map number 4.
4.
A lot
Wow,
of ults
I mean,
still available for both
they're-
teams now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And just these last few rounds have just been masterclass on KC, just being able to take site. I mean, that last round of course wasn't eco, so I mean, being on worst weaponry will never benefit a team, but still, just being able to pincer away that defense. Like, they're going for an aggressive hit outside of hookah though. They've got outside of hookah control, but little do they know that TK's here to see, but TK will manage to clean up, and Drisk getting Otter as well. Crerb will manage to finally get the but
Oh, Terror puts an end to that.
but
But
the
it's
bomb is
still-
long in the hands of Civic. Do they expect the timing?
Civic could has a chance to equalize this
Civic
round. Do they
could have-
catch Brenaan?
Shoot, Brenaan. in the
Timing.
back.
Oh, gets
Slate
Brenaan.
tie.
2 versus 2. TK is deep on a flank here.
One
Oh,
enemy remaining.
but Randy
Look out.
finds Trico. It's all on
To
Civic. 1 versus 2. Low health though
Healing
on
over
Monkey
here.
D Luffy. Kid will get healed though, but only 10 HP here on their Sky. Spike will go down. No flashes available though. Just the dog, just the Trailblazer here.
Well, Randy being so extremely low on HP gives Civic a real fighting
Seekers
chance.
comes in. This will reveal them as they swing with it. And what a shot from Terror Kid. 3 kills. AC will have to wait at least one more round to extend this match.
OS keep fighting another day, get their 8th round on the board, but they're gonna have to
Don't
put
even
so
stop
much
that
more work
shit,
just to
mate.
get to OT at this point. I mean, they've still
Yep.
got a good amount
Still
of ult.
4 rounds. They have to,
Yeah.
4 more rounds in a row. They have to win to force OT.
I mean, they've still got, I mean, Casey's got 3 ults, OS has 4 ults, so who knows what they could pull out, either team could pull out of their bags this time.
Yeah, OS has just, it feels like OS should be able to win this round with the 4 ults that they have available.
Yeah.
But the orbital strike being in both sides could be a great equalizer.
Yeah, gigantic laser from the sky, that could definitely kill some of them, so. Oh no! Wait,
catches
those two,
two.
and you are going to be cooked. Crerb getting both Legend and VeeKay.
Oh, this is brutal. Here comes the showstopper.
As well, but
Randy.
Stay down.
Yikes. VeeKay does collect that kill, but the showstopper would have got him anyway.
This round is looking more and more like wraps for KC. The updraft coming in heaven. Drisk did hear it and might expect him in the smoke, but will they be able to pull off a 2v5?
Drisk gets 1.
First kill goes in favor of OS.
Oh, but it does take damage there. Brenaan with this op. His op just now playing out and misses the op shot. Drisk swings into 3 and is brought down by Sleep.
And it's
13-8.
going
Map.
to map 4. Wow, what a game. Casey just kind of, especially on that attack half, just kind of running over OS's defense that entire time.
Yeah. Trico leading the way there for their team. And yep, they steal Panini's map pick back in return, and we're now 2-1, and we'll be heading towards our next map, which will be Ascent, the good honest Valorant map. We'll take a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back after our third map, where KC Cold Brew were finally able to get on the board, securing the map win on Bind, stealing back the home court advantage per se, and now we go to their map, their second map pick here of Ascent. You know, kind of a
Wow.
boring map. We'll have to see what the comps are. If they are just the generic comps, we could just be into some good, honest Valorant, which might be kind of fitting to decide the winner here, potentially, if OS can clean it up on this map, or can KC force map 5 and take us to Sunset?
Yeah, I mean, Ascent is just the map of all time, I'd like to say. I mean, everyone plays Ascent, everyone knows Ascent. Ascent has been here since the dawn of the dinosaurs, and it's not going away anytime soon. But looks like both teams have put up such a fight. I mean, KC getting map 3 especially definitely swings the momentum in favor for sure. These teams just sprawl it out. I mean, just like that last map in general, I mean, Trico just kind of popping off that entire time and getting such good support util from her teammates. Whew.
Yeah, it was a good, much more, Trico's leading the way, but a much more balanced attack there from KC, which I think will be important for them going forward, is that everyone's going to need to contribute if they look to push this series to a deciding map 5.
Yeah, I mean, KC are currently in the run to possibly reverse sweep if they play their cards right. And I'm just excited to see what they pull out of their hats. I mean, as you said before, it could just be a very standard Ascent comp, but like, maybe they pull out something that we've never seen before, and maybe we could like have our little shocked emojis up in the air. But you know, we'll never know until we get into Agent Select, which hopefully we'll be getting into soon. But in the meantime, I mean, I don't know. There's not much to say about Ascent. Just a
Ascent,
stable
it's
map.
for the most part defensive sided. 4-8 is a pretty common attacking half. KC will be starting on the attacks. They might end up on the back foot, but they can get if they can get more than the standard number of agents, if they can get like more than the standard 4 rounds, they might have an easier path here to that next that deciding map number 5 of Sunset. Team players just now getting onto their sides, and we will hopefully quickly be taking you to map number 4.
We going the distance here tonight, folks. As we put a pin in that. But as we will be heading to Agent Select soon, hopefully. But yeah, map 4 is genuinely, this is, I think, having played a best of 5 before personally, map 4 is kind of where your brain starts to get a little scrambled. In a best of 5 especially, it becomes a battle of your endurance at this point. At this point, you've been playing Valorant for, let me check the time, for 3 hours.
Yeah, and this is more than a 3-hour ranked session. Like, there's like emotional investment and stakes beyond than like what you can consider than in like a normal ranked game. You're living and dying, especially with that second map. Even winning that map takes an absolute toll on you.
Absolutely. I mean, KC showed that no matter what adversities they faced on Icebox, they did manage to comfortably bring it back on Bind. And that's why we are here on Ascent right now. But it's still an uphill battle for them at the end of the day. OS is still up 1 map. And regardless of how Bind went, if OS win this map, it's all over for the Apprentice regular season. And OS will win the entire series. So KC still have a lot to battle for and a lot to lose, a lot to gain. But looking at these agent picks so far,
I think the comps are very standard. The interesting wrinkles here is Brenaan onto the Clove and Legend onto the Jet. KC locks in as a group. This is the most bog standard Haven comp. You ordered a Haven comp, this is what you get. This is quite simply the McDouble of Haven comps.
I figured they were pulling our leg there. I don't think Brenaan would have played Clove, but there we go. This is
All right, yeah,
very standard, I'd say.
I've gone to the pick 2. I've gotten the double quarter pounder meal. I've received my 2 quarter pounders of standard Ascent comps.
Yep. Oh, they're exactly the same. Mirror comps all around the board.
Yep.
Wow.
In a certain way, this is somewhat fitting. If this is, you know, one of this as a map, this is the map where this is a pure mirror match, and this is quite simply, may the best fundamental Valorant team win. And as boring as it potentially can be, I think this could still be very exciting in it. But it is like a very nice, kind of poetic way of determining who the best team in Apprentice is.
3 maps worth of quite possibly the weirdest comps I've ever seen. This is definitely a switch up to just the very bare bones basics of what Valorant truly is. And
Quote Marshall Mathers, snap back to reality.
something like that. But yeah, it looks like OS on defense, Casey on attack. They're heading towards A main, all 5 of them. Ooh.
They just kind of potentially getting ready, just committing to playing just like an A retake here. Well, we're gonna get a mid crunch here from OS here.
Absolutely. I mean, looks like VeeKay might be looking for some trouble up top. Cat will immediately get smoked off, but the Silva, both the recon darts will get nothing.
There are a lot of players here pushing red. They take a lot of space, but the 0 point does find 3. And now they're starting to all storm in through. But the cancel has been called. They're getting the orb. Still 2 players holding top mid here.
Ooh, but looks like that knife was a missed opportunity from Trico. Looks like she didn't get it far enough. But I think they've calmed down quite a bit. Cat will be smoked out once again.
Yeah, time taking away, under a minute left. All 5 though are still in A main. 3 players,
But
a lot of mid control here for OS.
OS has a good read on the situation currently. I mean, they cleared out B main at the very beginning of the round and saw nothing, so they have to know that
This 0 point will catch 3.
especially with that 0 point is going to come in rather soon.
Spamming away, doesn't find anyone just yet. Door will get close, spamming out through, but Eric just gets spammed.
We'll manage to get out with
A lot of
this
damage.
life.
Door immediately rebroken. They're just spamming at each other through these smokes. Shock darts being traded.
Shock
Oh,
dart to
4 HP.
Planted.
Still has the splash though. Oh, but gets hit. Wall bang through the smoke. That's a brutal one. 3 versus 4 here.
Where are we for?
Alright, 4 versus 4. Low HP though. On the other, on
Alright,
KO.
tag Civic. Down to 2 HP. We'll get jumped. TK and Legend both
Player
getting kills.
standing.
Drisk getting everyone getting cleaned up.
Another
in
just
rather swift
clinical
fashion.
retake here from
Wow.
OS.
There's one thing OS does well, it's their flood retakes, and this is like the 13th time that they've shown why.
Look, it was 4v4 and then it was 4v0. That's
They just gonna
true
Thanos
precision.
snuff them out of existence in about the span of 5 seconds.
really important, I think, to win pistol here if you're the defender. Because I think a lot of the times when teams have good attacking halves here on Ascent, it is on the strength of getting those 2, like getting that pistol and getting that anti-eco round win.
Absolutely. I mean, looks like OS are going to go for a more standard spread.
Revealing
They're
area.
not contesting for mid.
0
It's
point
heavily
does
just
come in, will hit Brennan, but does have this outlaw, will they re-challenge?
Oh,
Yes, they do. Takes a
the
dink
outlet
though.
coming in.
Legend will
Oh,
hold that point now.
Brenaan is at half HP, but that alarm bot will alert to at least 2 bot mid. Will manage to
Air.
get mowed down by
Spike
that
down.
Ares. Civic.
Legend gets VeeKay. Oh, Brennan gets sleep.
Such good playing off of each other. The blind and the grenade will come in. Trico
Last
is
player
left
standing.
all alone in bot
One but is
mid.
traded back.
She's got the bomb, but she doesn't have very much space.
About to be absolutely crunched on here. Shock dart.
Oh, but that
that's our
dart doesn't
recon.
spot her.
Still think they know though.
Yeah, I
They're
think they
so aware. Flashes come in. And Randy will clean it up. KO on KO violence. Second round on the board. 4 players live. Opportunity for a dangerous bonus.
Absolutely. I mean, the KC had some good damage onto Brenaan and Legend in top cat, I believe, but they were unable to capitalize as they just played off of each other so well in tree.
Yeah, trading without needing to refrag. Really great movement there, being in the right places.
Yeah, but I mean, KC are now on their first gun round, and I mean, OS have very potent guns for sure, but it's not they're not rifles, except for Drisk, I guess, but who knows?
Well, the spam's coming out and the molly, but Brennan gets out.
One suppressed.
Oh, aggression there out A, taking a lot of space. AC players all up in mid now.
It looks like Legend has gotten so much aiming space, but they're so cognizant of this possible push. Will Legend get taken down?
But Legend
He
wins
gets
it!
the
Spike
spike
down
carrier with a ghost!
And that's a Vandal. Did they manage to recover that Vandal is an interesting question.
I do not believe so. He's ran all the way back to play with his teammates.
Oh, Brennan finds the head of Trico. Round kind of devolving here now. 3 players kind of in mid, trying to make something happen here.
Will they be able to? Looks like that Molly and that Ares spam.
Oh, and the Ares ripping into mid now. Drisk finds Honda. Sleep.
Does he expect another one? I don't think so. Will get caught on the reload by VeeKay.
Oh, VeeKay now battling
Ooh.
with Randy.
30 seconds left.
Our spike.
Last player.
Terror Kid though gets one.
The
And the
team,
team ace if they win the
through.
bonus.
Oh, that Team Ace comes off of the back of Legenex, managing to push all the way up through A-Man and killing the bomb carrier, Top Cat, with a ghost. Honestly,
Yeah,
being able
great.
to just-
That's such an impactful first kill from Legend.
yeah. And just being able, and always being able to convert that bonus round, just kind of just snowballs their econ, not quite out of control, but definitely they'll be able to definitely buy the next 2 or 3 rounds. And if KZ don't stop this anytime soon, they're not going to be in a great spot. But
Yeah,
on an eco.
triple sheriffs here. 2 stingers. They'll be looking to do some business. The big iron on their hip. 0 points, trading back and forth here onto the A site here. Terror gets one onto Trico, look through the wall. Oh, the outlaw rings out from Brennan, getting Crerb. VeeKay looking to potentially dash on site here. It just dashes back. Legend on site now, trying to work their way onto Dice. Moving into support now is
Yeah.
Monkey D Luffy.
But once again, OS have such a good read on the situation. The bomb is down Cat, and although KC are rotating out, looks like OS have made enough pressure on them to leave, and it looks like.
Yeah,
Well,
they still have
OS
a
have
player holding mid, and they still just have Drisk and this brutal amount of KJ util. They're still just holding on B.
Yeah.
They do escape the 0 point though. The timing here may be a little in their favor, but space is now being taken even more by the Paninis. I think they kind of know what's up.
With the lack of noise.
Alarm
Oh,
bot
and
certainly
that
makes the
turret.
jig up.
30 seconds left.
They're gonna have to
play. They're gonna have to
try
run
the
through.
rest of
Molly's
barrel
being
through
popped.
B to the best of their ability.
Oh, Drisk can't find
but
one
they
there.
expect it-
Oh,
and
gets
they do
stung.
not. It gets immediately traded out. Do they
Fair
expect
enough
the
to
both
start.
in market? They don't.
They just do
know
not
that
have
they're
time
in their
for that.
spawn.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, but Monkey D Luffy, aka Randy, just better cleaning them
Hey.
both up.
Big 3K to secure. 4 rounds now in a row. Rifle round. It's a rifle round. You feel like you gotta win here if you are Cold Brew here, because otherwise this really quickly snowballs to 6-0 potentially.
Oh wow, I mean, they
More
are-
powerful ults are about to start coming online here. Randy is 1 away.
Drisk has the outlaw. I think. I think this is another case of the outlaw getting traded through everyone.
Absolutely,
on the
but
Paninis at this
Brennan
point.
now has the op. Will take a fight with it. No one is there for him. 1 player lurking here on B. It is the Sova. Everyone else now starting to work their way down A.
Can use that.
Oh, the Sova could be peeking into Brennan though. Oh, into this flash, swings on through, gets
but
one,
gets
gets
one and
out.
manages to leave without
What up?
taking any damage. Oh my god, what an opening pick.
Dash about to expire for VeeKay. Smoke comes down as well. Molly forces VeeKay to dash away. The ability to dive on site has been removed. This
Yeah.
attack immediately blunted by a really bold flash play there.
Yeah, and OS with that KG turret in B main, know that they have at least not contested B main too much. With that turret going off, they will have to divert their resources otherwise, but
Here comes Jet versus Jet. Oh no, the timing!
Timing!
Gets away
But it
though, and
doesn't
Legend is immediately there to
double-
trade. Always there for each
Last
other.
player standing.
And Legend gets it the
Spike
second
down
KO.
mid.
Monkey
up
Luffy gets
to
one as
Civic.
well.
30 seconds
Oh, what a
left.
shot!
What a shot!
But Legend is there for their third of the round to clean it up. Now 5 rounds in a row to start this map. This map is
Wow.
defender sided, but this is still, yeah, timeout. You gotta reset here. Gotta
5
scrap and
rounds.
claw some rounds here. You gotta get, I feel like, at least 3, but preferably you want 4 to 7 to feel comfortable in your attacking half here.
Yeah, I mean, these first few rounds have been rough for KC. I mean, OS have just in general have had such a good read on what KC are doing, and even when KC have been able to catch the rotates out earlier than OS, the Paninis haven't always just Drisk on B in general has just been able to cause so much mayhem with his turret in B main, with his swarms, with his alarm bot, that it doesn't really matter if the Paninis are late to retake, because there will always be chip damage on KC, and they will know where they are. So it's just a matter of KC being able to pinpoint what's going wrong in their attack currently, and where they can find these open spaces and opportunities to be able to slide in, maybe mid or like just wherever they can. But it's hard to tell because OS keep mixing up their game plan.
Yeah, absolutely. And well, we need to see if these ult orbs are fought for, because KC is 1 away from both the Hunter's Fury and the Lockdown. I feel like they need to prioritize getting both those ults online.
So it looks like KC and a mad dash for the bomb as well in their own spot. Looks like they're opting for a more default looking push.
Here.
Seeing if they can get any early picks from any possible early aggression.
Yeah, we'll have to see here. Playing it a little slower right now. Waiting out for the 0 points. Trying to marshal. But Legend is holding this. ADS. Vandal does some damage, but not enough. But still gets out with no damage. VeeKay working their way up. Is reloaded, clearing out Wine. Legend is stepping up. He loves to take these aggressive fights. But this is a cross. Could be walking into something ugly here. What a shot from Crerb.
Crerb!
It's a Vandal down into the hands of VeeKay. Now dashes onto site, taking that site control. Bomb is trying to work its way onto A. Working their way up. Oh, but the op rings out and collects onto sleep. VeeKay trying to get out.
But Civic has such a good lurk on them. He spots Drisk and Spawn. Manages to take out Drisk with a classic.
Standing ahead.
Has the Hunter's Fury available now. Just has to hide and use it. Will rip it. Just trying to secure this round at all costs. Find it initially, but then does find Randy. Collects Randy. Rico is very deep here, hiding. They have he's trying to use these stingers to maximum effect at close range here. Only 2 players left alive. Ooh, Terra gets one onto
enemy remaining.
Young Civic. VeeKay though trades right back onto Terra.
All up to Brenaan with the op.
Under up, and they're just gonna save that.
And again, another classic case of the opper opting to save his op.
Thrifty.
Yep. Legends gamble there, trying to get those kills. Just did not pay off in the end, as they were cleaned up by a great sheriff shot there from Crerb. And the Thrifty gets that first round here on the board.
Yeah, I mean, I think KC really needed at least to be able to get their foot in the door, and that opening pick from Crerb, especially with the sheriff, really especially opened up more or less the entirety of A site for KC and allowed them to take site and be able to play that post plan, as well as
Placing
Civic
swarm grenade.
work through B into their spawn.
Placing swarm grenade.
Yep. Lockdown now is available, but Hunter's Fury is available. No command is ripped, and they're going fast B, trying to turn off the KJ util. But the immediate Hunter's Fury, oh, what a shot there. Terra down streak goes. Terra gets 3 with that ult. VeeKay does eventually get Randy, but only has 30 HP left. What a massive ult from Terra Kid, and now the Odin begins to burr.
Last
Oh my
player
God.
standing.
Terra gets that.
30
Finally
HP
places that
and a
first
dream.
firm. Terra is TK is hitting some of the most absurd Hunter's Furies we've seen, I feel like, in VDC.
Are insane.
Bike is down. VeeKay is tagged up. Legend will take the swing and clean up that round.
Oh my.
Another
What
massive.
a round from TK.
That
The
has
amount
to
of
be.
times-
That has to be like a 500 plus damage Hunter's Fury.
I think go. I mean, it's hard to tell, but I don't know how he keeps getting away with these massive ults. I mean, he got 3 and he managed to down Trico in a spot that was unrevivable. I think she was right outside of logs, and VeeKay was on site by that point. So,
Drop the grab spike.
wow.
They do have the Omen also, but lockdown is still available.
Get out of my
They
way!
do have the blades.
Revealing
Blade
area.
Storm does come out, but TK is just ready to bang here. Mark wallbang. Smoked off though. Yep, getting some damage there.
Tag.
Getting
Civic.
some damage on there.
Yeah.
Legend, I believe, did avoid the 0 point there. Trico trying to work her way up in the tree here.
No, it seems like
Op
OS
mid.
are just-
Op versus
Ooh.
knives.
manages
Op
to
wins.
get VeeKay. Those are the knives down. Elects to back off from that angle, although it doesn't seem like KC are contesting it very much. The issue is, do they know that Trico has blocked the cat? Oh, they do now with that 0 point. Ooh.
Legend loves playing these aggressive kind of off angles. Drone
The
coming
drone is
through
going
though.
to come- It
Will
will
clear 'em.
scan Legend. Yeah.
It does. Shocker. Oh, there's a melee TP's away. Great use of that util.
But they've got mid, but they don't know that the alarm
Oh,
button's
Drisk
there.
gets
Drisk
one onto
will trade out his
Trico.
ult bot onto Trico.
30 seconds left.
Swinging on through. Oh, and the
no.
Odin. The Woden, as some call it. Oh, what a
but
shot there from
Crerb
Crab.
Last player
The
standing.
op cleans up Civic. It's all on Crab. 1 versus 4. An op and an
Oh, he
Odin.
has
Oh
no
my. Might just have to
time.
try to save here.
10
But I
seconds left.
feel like he's gonna get hunted down.
Wow. I mean, this has just been pinpoint accuracy on these reads on KC from the side of the Paninis. The Panini press, more like the... can you even press coffee?
Yeah.
Coffee bean press?
There's like a,
Espresso press?
yeah, there's a variety of presses. There's an espresso press, there's French press, there's a variety of ways that coffee is pressed.
Yeah, but regardless, it just seems like the Paninis just have such a good read on what KC want to do.
Yeah.
And
Could
Brenaan,
you roast coffee beans in a panini press? That's an interesting question.
you know, I'll try it one day.
All right,
Anyway.
here, rifles back on the board here. Does have one the Guardian. Op and Odin, 7-1. 5 players stacking A. Blind comes out. Drisk is taking space here. Gets that first kill onto VeeKay. What a big first pick. Rips the molly. They're content to take their kill and get out of dodge here, retreating back. But the entry is already down.
KC are
Holding.
forced to reconsider their options here without their duelist.
Oh, 0 points gonna catch as well.
Wait, that lockdown is huge. Oh wait, I mean that 0 point. Where they're hard.
The lockdown also is there. Should let him get sight, but still, I mean, it's a pretty tough retake. The null point is available for the retake. This is gonna make this pretty tough to hold, I feel.
Right here.
Here comes the null point from
null
Monkey D
point,
Luffy.
man. Oh,
Trico gets Legend, but just trades onto back, and Brennan gets
but
Honda with the op.
once more.
Versus
Last
4,
player
they're spamming in.
standing.
Terkier gets
Up to
Crab.
Trico.
Oh, and Trico, he's in the molly, getting sprayed, trying to spam through the smoke.
Oh no.
But the KO finds the other KO, and now 8 rounds on the board.
Unfortunately, that push from Drisk and that blind from Legend being able to clear out a main to the point where Drisk could isolate VeeKay in a main, even though everyone from KC was there. That opening pick, and even though there was a lockdown, it didn't really matter. I mean, the null command coming in to at least prevent any post plant, as well as the flood from OS coming in at pinpoint accuracy, kind of just shut down that round before I could even say banana split.
Absolutely. This was, you know, again, this is almost like a replay of Lotus. These OS retakes are just too powerful. VeeKay about to dry swing into the op, but does win it. But is it getting traded by the spray?
Odin, though.
Scanning ahead.
That feels bad. And more players are getting tagged. The Odin rips through. Can he find a second? Runs out of bullets almost. Tagged up themselves. But so much damage has been done.
They are out lane and they're out sight. TK is about to get rush did not. Careful.
still gets
Cold
another!
Brew is
Enemy
troublesome.
remaining.
And then Randy gets
Spike
2.
planted.
It's all up to Crerb once more.
1 versus 3, and they do have a lockdown available. First flash drive is invested. Open blind comes.
This round.
Paranoia comes. Another paranoia comes. Does miss Crab. All 3 are coming there, but he can't get them. They're all 3 there, and Randy will clean it up. Enough for a third 3K. 9 rounds on the board.
I mean,
Begin
OS
to
has been
feel
really
like
good at these trap plays in the mains. I mean, that last round with Drisk being able to go so aggro with the blind, but this round it's for non-peeking with the op, and it doesn't matter if he whiffs or not, because TK is there to spam through that wall with an Odin anyway. So,
clock, you know, beginning to potentially get closer and closer to midnight here for the Doomsday Clock. If you are a KC Cold Brew supporter, they really need to find a way to win these next 2 rounds.
Biggie Sova.
But you know, the double initiators, each with 13 kills. This
I
is
mean,
brutal.
the best case you can do is hope for that 9.
Oh, and the op pick
Revealing
immediately
area.
comes out.
Less and
This
less
VeeKay is
fight.
erased. Oh, and tagged up is Karan. Young Civic trying to bunny hop away. Just
Civic
barely
is
gets
so
out.
low.
But Legend also finds Trico in the meantime, peeking out of mid. It's very quickly into a 5 versus 3.
Oh no. This attack side for KC is falling apart so quickly. It's barely been 20 seconds into the round and there's already been 2 picks. Looks like they're trying to...
Oh, nice.
Oh, no,
Know
but Civic is
where he
here up
is. He's
there
so
now.
low.
Here.
There could be a fragmentation with his name all over it. Working their way up into pizza,
Oh,
and
but
then the Odin
spam
rips
is
out.
good instead. Looks like
The
Brenaan
Odin
is so
finishes
aware of
what
the
it
possible
started.
push.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, swinging on through.
Spike down,
Getting
Good.
Brennan is put to an end, but
Team 8.
Drisk cleans it up at Team Ace. It is now 10-1.
Last round.
Defender-sided map, but this is still an incredible defensive half as they look to make it 11-1, and all but almost, unless you know, truly a miraculous second half from KC.
All
Paninis.
hopes of a 9-3 half are
And
out.
the timer
out
may
the
be almost
window.
up, and this Panini may be cooked as
Absolutely.
champions.
The Panini press is in play.
Yeah,
And impressive
firmly caught in the
distance.
press is KC at the moment. 3 players down A. I don't know, just going near this Odin. They're gonna have to work through it. They get tagged, and here it comes. Oh, the box just saving Trico there.
Oh,
But the op
Well,
is still
they're
here.
going to run into this op as well. Is
He walks out, dashes out,
Oh.
just gets away. The rotate is on.
But runs away just as Otter is about to peek top cat, but it's understood that there is an alarm bot right on her.
Breaks the alarm bot. Just has this Guardian. All the players now working over to A, but the rotates are coming in. Paranoia comes in from Legend. This will delay this even more. Smokes come in for Tree. Here comes the null command swinging on through. VeeKay though does get one. The fragment is a good fragment. Legend
But
though
Legend
does
has
grab.
the
Legend
bomb
gets
in
two.
A-main! What? In tarnation?
Swinging on through.
Oh,
Honda
eventually
does trade
gets
him back
picked
though.
off.
3 versus 3. Does find Terrakit, does the 0 point. 2 players working on through. Drisk does have low HP. But here
Ooh,
comes the
with the
lockdown. They're gonna have to
lockdown.
fight this, but they're gonna have to swing into the op, and the Odin is one kill
Odin, but
happens.
VeeKay is right behind them. Do they expect this?
Last player
He gets
standing.
one, but Drisk turns around and does get VeeKay. All on Trico. They have 2
Ooh.
flashes, but it's 1 versus 2. Molly comes in. One good Molly. Has to try to stand
But the
in
Molly
it.
forces her off of
Flash
the
drive
angle,
comes
though.
out. Brennan is trying to face this. The flash is already at half.
Enemy
Gets
remaining.
one.
Oh
Cannot get
no!
the other. Somehow wall banged through. Brennan. Drisk goes down. But Brennan gets the kill and puts the 11th round on the board.
11-1 half for OS.
Switching sides.
And
Now-
authoritative defensive half right now.
Wow. I mean, in general, obviously, it's quite well known that Ascent is generally considered to be a defender-sided map, but any team would be extremely concerned with being down 10 rounds and OS being 2 rounds off of winning the entire series.
2 rounds from championship point. KC is staring down the barrel right now. And time
Yep.
is running out.
This panini press is shaped like a gun, and it's staring straight at Cold Brew.
Absolutely. They'll need a potentially
We can come back from this.
a late intervention from the governor to escape this sentence
Absolutely.
here. This important, very important pistol round coming up. They're pointing into mid, breaking it,
Ooh.
but immediately smoked off. VeeKay trying to make something happen here. Pops it. Pops that dash. But they're working their up into it. VeeKay gonna need to try to get one here. Walks out, but there's just so many there. And Tara gets that first pick
Several
onto
Paninis.
VeeKay. Numbers immediately in favor here of OS.
The
Oh,
only one here to
Crerb needs
receive
to
is
go
Crerb.
big. Gets
But
one though.
will get one.
Gets two.
Gets two.
But cannot get a
but
third.
if he
TK gets their second. 3 versus 3. Battle of the KOs.
Spike
Civic
planted.
coming on. Oh, but Drisk and
Oh,
TK
but
gets his
TK on
third.
the third.
Oh, Honda battling. Caught between Drisk and TK. Trying to get one. Running out 1
Last
HP
player
left.
Oh
standing.
Randy
no.
cleans it up. It's all on Trico. And Randy gets their second.
The initiators. Oh my god.
1.
Match point.
11 chances at championship point.
Oh
KC
my
gonna have to force
God.
whatever they can. The lightest of light buys into this full anti-eco here.
The initiators, both of the initiators in TK and Randy, just going huge for OS. It has been it's been extremely difficult for KC to be able to find their rhythm amidst all this.
Yeah, just constantly
Utility.
being disrupted. Brennaan's just got so many also
Standing
really
ahead.
important big picks. 3rd point does
Pound
come
them.
out. They're trying to do back what was done to him there with the Ares. Does get some chip damage onto Legend.
Seems like OS
But-
are aware of this.
Yeah, they're aware.
strat.
They're rotating over to A. VeeKay is trying to play a real ratty little angle here. Up in wine.
If he's able to catch the timing off as they go aim main, this could be huge. He's got a stinger, and they're definitely going to be in close quarters if he times his peaks right.
Where are they
But
on?
it
They're
doesn't
potentially
seem like
putting more
OS are
presence
going
mid.
there.
I don't know. So tough here. TK is beginning to work their way over to VeeKay.
Oh, but he's
Patience may
working
have
up.
overdone him. Swings,
And
gets
he-
one.
oh!
Oh, he's in drone, but he dashes away. Could have potentially swung for a second, but getting one and getting out is still very good. Numbers advantage here.
But
On to
OS have worked
KC.
all the way up mid.
Oh,
Dude,
and
they
Drisk gets
they didn't
Trico.
expect this
Tries
at
to get
all.
Civic. Paranoia comes in. Legend swings, but Honda gets back
Oh,
onto
they
Legend,
should
but it's still
get
3
Legend.
versus 3. Oh, here. Crerb
Oh.
needs to find one here. VeeKay gets one onto
Getting another
Drisk.
One enemy
stinger.
remaining.
they're
All
gonna
onto
do it.
Monkey
30
D
seconds
Luffy.
left.
And Will he
Maybe.
manage to do anything?
Oh,
Gets the
Monkey
first
gets one.
kill. Will he manage to get another one?
Where's
He will
Sage?
not.
This is
Enough
scheiße.
bullets there, but 10 rounds to go.
Oh.
1 round at a time. All you can do if you are a supporter or a member of KC Cold Brew.
Out.
This is now 10 single round matches in a row that you must win to force OT.
Alarm bot.
Cold Brew are
Placing
going
swarm
to
grenade.
have to prove that they've got ice in their veins if they even want to have a shot
Absolutely.
at bringing it back from the brink.
Right
You know, I think knowing they have rounds to give here,
Placing
OS is just running full classics. They're good to go. Just trying to see if they can get
Five
something done. Fragmentation comes in. We'll push him back a little more. VeeKay is trying to push out here. Drisk is holding for that flank. Sees the turret. Armbot does spot him out. Smoke's coming in. Still 4 players here. Looking like they're trying to dash out through spam. Swimming through the smoke. Damage is done. Oh, Brennan's just into all these mollies. 32 HP left. Gets cleaned up.
One
my
enemy
God.
remaining.
They're all getting cleaned up. A flawless round for KC.
It's what they needed, but they will now have to begin weathering weather their first rifle round right now. And they should
and I
spend
mean-
like there's no tomorrow. No reason to have a judge or a bulldog here when you have the money that they have. If you lose a single round, it's all over. Still, 9 chances remain here on championship point for OS. How will they handle this? Terrakid is only 1 away from that
Let's
Hunter's
go.
Fury as well.
And we all know how those end up for Terrakid. He's been landing those
Scanning
all
ahead.
game. Civic with a judge though, it'll scan too, but he'll be unable to capitalize off of that because he doesn't have a judge. Yeah, I mean he does have a
Absolutely
judge. I mean,
here. Taking some mid control right now. Top mid has been smoked off. Spike still really not committed. Still just holding here over on the B side. 2 players in tiles. 2 players kind of holding for a push out of B garage. VeeKay once again in wine. Didn't really reveal that trick just yet. Legend is working their way. But does Legend see the gun barrel? Maybe, maybe not. No, Legend smoking. The timing here could catch Legend with their back turned. But no, now they're walking towards him again.
Oh.
Oh, this timing is so delicate here. Oh, the blind is going to come out. The paranoia
Oh, but
rips out. Crerb
doesn't
potentially
like
going to
it.
respond with their own paranoia.
Will they expect VeeKay in main, though he's not going to
They
clear
do
it?
not, but VeeKay whiffs! And
But
Legend wins
Legend
it!
managed to get him
Trigo does get dressed
anyway.
though. It is 4 versus 4. Legend does take a lot of damage in that exchange. Just 40 HP left. Brenaan though underneath. Oh, what a shot! Crabs is broken, brought down by Monkey D Luffy. 4 versus 3 in the Hunter's Fury. Oh, Honda
but managed
though
to get
gets
one.
KO. It's awkward though. He is underneath getting spammed away. It's gonna be hard to use the Hunter's Fury from there.
remaining.
2 kills.
Oh,
It's
but all
all
of a sudden,
Last
on
player
Brenaan.
standing.
It's 2 though. It's
it's
1v1.
not two.
Trigo to keep him to keep it alive. 1 bullet. Oh my God, they both have so few bullets. Oh, it's gotten a little awkward here. Classic
my
right clicks
God.
just went out for Trigo. They get
Brenaan-
their 3rd of the round.
Trigo going huge to keep Casey in this. They fight to a 4th round. They fight to live another day in this game.
Casey will not go quietly into this night. Battling back tooth and nail.
Oh wow! And OS are forced onto a very weird buy here if they choose to buy into it, which I doubt they will.
I think they're just going to commit to a save again. Drisk will have that 1 hero rifle probably by light next round regardless. So,
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of sheriffs are coming out.
still have to be careful after you win this close rifle round.
Oh, when VeeKay's
Can't-
got an
Oh, he aims a little too
whips
high
the
though.
shot.
Misses.
Revealing area.
Oh,
There they
young
are.
Civic does get Drisk.
Oh,
Doesn't
I cannot
spam
use
him.
that.
Doesn't spray him down.
spray.
Legend though is in a smoke. Clearing wine. Won't be fooled again. Oh, the ball is coming mid. Trigo. This needs to be a good flash.
One
Swings
flash
out.
is
Gets
huge.
1. Great
Oh,
kill
but manages
onto
to get
Brenaan.
Brenaan.
Gets terror. Oh, dink.
It's dink.
VeeKay gets
Oh my
Legend with the op.
So many people on Casey are so low, but he had a 5v2 and it's 2 sheriffs versus an entire array of ops and Odins and rifles. What are you really doing in
Yeah,
this
but
situation?
Crerb is playing really untradeable right now. Needs to get 1 here.
But gets taken down by Randy.
Donates them the rifle. And they get on site. This could be spiked down. HP is low on 2 of these KC players.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Drisk swings on through. Oh, it's missed.
One
The
enemy
support is
remaining.
there.
Oh,
Great
up to
support.
Randy.
Randy gets 1. But Civic will clean him up.
Civic
5
will take
now
a good
on the
amount of
board.
damage, though.
Yeah, so we did take a good chunk of damage.
Wow.
Revealing area.
12-5 now. 4 rounds. 3 rounds. 4 rounds. Yep, now 4 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
Timeout coming out from OS. So now that they have guns, they'll look to put a final exclamation point. 1 more round for glory.
This timeout is more of a crossing their T's and dotting their I's. They've got 1 more round and Casey's got 7 more just to make it to OT. But if they can pull off the last 4 rounds, just like they just did, I mean, anything can happen realistically. It's 12-5. It was 12-1 at some point. And honestly,
Absolutely.
if
But
OS, yeah.
the ults are starting to come online. We do have that Hunter's Fury. We do have the null command for both sides. Knives. We do have the Blade Storm for VeeKay and the lockdown available for Honda Sleep. We're 1 away from Brenaan's Blade Storm as well.
A lot could go wrong, a lot could go right for either side here. Both sides have guns, but VeeKay with the op has been able to just lock down specific sites, and like as we've seen on Icebox, especially at 2 maps before, he's been able to lock down. They did lose that map, but he's been able to lock down certain sites with that operator. And it looks like this round will be no different. He's elected to go bot mid, and Drisk might just peek into him if he's not careful.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, kind of doing what was done to them here with this op Odin. VeeKay looking to take a fight mid. But it's just the turret. Oh, that's a little rude from that turret. Yeah, Blade Storm has been popped. No command comes in as they're ready to storm B. Breaking all the util. They know where Honda is and the spray's coming in, trying to fight for their life. But Brennan finds that first kill. The lockdown with the counter, no command comes in as well.
But will they expect Brenaan?
Oh, Legend, another flank. Okay, Crerb do trade back. Brennan gets another.
VeeKay with it's all
on
up to
VeeKay. Only has one knife. Now just the op, 40 HP.
40
The
HP
Molly
and
comes
a
in.
dream.
The jump spotting.
Last player standing.
He has to make a decision. He has to make it
Has
now.
to go huge here. Brennan will work to put the end of this. Finds it. Brennan will put the end to
That
it.
is
Attackers
match
win.
point for
Omni
OS.
sandwiches. Prophetic Paninis take the map. 13-5. Take the series 3-1, and they
Wow.
are your Season 6 Apprentice champions.
Congratulations. The Panini press comes in hot. We have our new Season 6 Apprentice champions taking down the reigning champions from Season 5 in a 4-map victory.
A valiant attempt at a comeback there, but just too much damage done in that first half. Terra Kid and Monkey D Luffy leading the way with some truly incredible initiator play to bring their team across the finish line.
Well, now that the maps have gone to its conclusion, OS winning 3-1, we now have a very special announcement about the Apprentice MVP for Season 6. Drum roll, please. Alright, our Season 6 Apprentice MVP is none other than the Prophetic Paninis Drisk. Congratulations.
I think it's a
Wow.
well-deserved award for them.
Well deserved applause. Absolutely. I mean, what? He just puts up the best yes. Puts up
Really
the best numbers.
Yeah, and a
Wow.
really just impressive, just a really stabilizing force for their team. You know, the foundation that allows Legend and Brennan and Monkey to D Luffy to make those really aggressive plays, kind of knowing they have this like very solid Sentinel player to fall back on. The real kind of
Absolutely.
cornerstone of this OS roster.
I mean, honestly, everyone on OS showed up. Brenaan with the operator. Drisk just being, as you said, just kind of the rock of the team. TK and Monkey D Luffy and Randy just being able to initiate so well for their teammates. And last but not least, Legenex, the smokes, the aggressive smokes, being able to get so many different timings just proved to be too great for KC. Wow.
Yep. Hopefully we'll take a quick little sojourn and we'll hopefully bring you potentially an interview with one of the winners.
Hopefully soon.
did indeed.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Joining us, the #1 overall draft pick in Apprentice, and the captain, I believe, of your now Season 6 champions, Terror Kid.
Hello, hello. Happy to be here.
Congrats on the series win there. Couple convincing maps, one absolute heart attack map.
Yeah. A couple of those for us.
Yep. Yeah, no. So
I
you took
mean-
your first map pick of Lotus, very convincingly. I feel like your retakes there were just really your retakes on I think both maps 1 and maps 4 were really just things of beauty. How much practice do you guys put into those?
Not as much as we should have. Our retakes on Lotus were phenomenal compared to how we played the last couple of series. Super proud of my team for turning that one around. But we're just super comfortable on Lotus. It's been our primary pick anytime it's not banned all season. And I think we've only lost once on it, and that was while I was not here, so...
Yeah, and then you hit that marathon icebox game, having to put up with the absolute haymakers being thrown by VeeKay and Trico in that map.
Yeah, I feel like we were in control majority of that map, and then they were winning rounds off of hero plays, whether it was by any of them, to be honest. Several of them had many hero play rounds, but overall I feel like we just played that better as a team, regardless of how close the score was.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Bind, it's always tough how you're gonna react after you play the 32-round marathon. And credit to KC, Heart of the Champions. They were not gonna let that heartbreaking loss fold them. It felt like, and they kind of fought back to at least get one on the board. Still your map pick.
Absolutely. They played very well on Bind. Honestly, they played a lot better than I expected. Trico and Crerb both have some crazy rounds that helped pull them across the line, and I had a miserable performance, which didn't help our case. But Bind has been one of our primary maps, and so losing that one was a little bit tough, but we turned it around.
But it's fine because you were simply conserving your greatness.
Exactly.
For just a really clinical defensive half there to start off, and then a little bit of a run from KC at the end. But you guys had it well in control, and once the ult economy built up, expertly used to lock it up.
Yep. Once we got down to that one round away, we were just, we had a couple misplays, but just stalking those ults up to be able to get that last round. If we had lost that one, we would have been in for a long one. But thankfully, we were able to get that one through.
Absolutely. Aki, any questions?
I kind of think you covered them all. I mean, all of you guys had your own performances. Like all 5 of you just turned up at the best possible times for y'all, and it was just such a pleasure to cast and a pleasure to watch. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys did have a different map MVP for every single map.
Did we really?
Yep. Well,
Love
you went Drisk,
Randy,
and you for your 3 map wins.
There we go, and then Legend for the map loss. That's crazy. Brenaan surprised me today.
That harbor was
Brenaan
wild.
has struggled this season, and then Brenaan poked in finals. Bro was just saving it for later.
Absolutely. I mean, so many op kills and his martial kills as well. He kind of just fried.
Yeah, he kind of was farming with those snipers, huh?
Absolutely.
Shout out the OS watch party, supporting us the whole match. Shout out to them as always. Love seeing them in there.
Yep, a lot of fun. A great season wrapped up. I feel like this feels pretty nice crown to win. It just felt like this might have been one of the most competitive Apprentice seasons on record, with a lot of talent up and down. All the teams that made playoffs, and even the teams that didn't make playoffs, had quite a bit of firepower on them this season.
They really did. This season was actually probably the closest Apprentice season that there has ever been. It was to a point where even the team that finished in last place was able to take maps off of firepower teams. like us and KC specifically, and like when you're this close and everyone can take a map off of everyone, it definitely feels super good to be able to pull it out.
Yep, you guys spent the whole season as front runners, locked in that 1 seed, and held serve all the way through. So, a great little run there.
Thank you. Super proud of my team. Could not have done it without any of them.
Any last shout outs, as it is 1 o'clock Eastern, and it's
Yeah,
we have work tomorrow.
It is pretty late. Yeah, just shout out to all 4 of my teammates. We had ups and downs throughout the season, but ultimately we held strong together, played well off each other, and really just put up a performance in this finals.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to cast your grand finals, and it was a pleasure to be as an Apprentice player. It was a pleasure to be in the same tier as everyone. Although I didn't win, that is your honor. But it was definitely a really fun season to play in as a player, and I look forward to many more matches to be played in the future.
Yep, I think that'll wrap us up here for Apprentice Season 6. Stay tuned. We have yet to finish Expert, so we have a couple more exciting matches for you to wrap up this season. Pay attention. Then we'll have some All-Star games coming your way, so everyone have a great rest of your week. This is Striker. I was joined by Aki on the Cash. Shout out to Coach Steering and Combax for helping with production. And once again, thanks for coming on for the interview, Terror.
Of course.
And this is VDC signing off for the night. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye!
Come find my heart. Come find my heart. Come find my